You guys enjoyed about 2 days of just games and general revelry in this town as they were gearing up for the main event, which you decided to join. Some of you weren't there, so you couldn't say no. It is a hunt in the particular region I've outlined here, the green here.
Okay.
It is a go find. Basically, it's a every 4 years they have this hunt to kind of honor the hero of valor because she did that kind of thing when she grew up here. Um, by the name. Um, so they're doing it last. It's been not almost 100 years since they started doing this. It's basically just bragging rights and 1,000 gold, but it attracts a lot of people to the city. There are 5 other groups you guys have had kind of interacted with in the little mini games folk there. Um, just
We
for
can't kill them.
I never said that.
It's against the
Yeah,
well,
you
no,
did.
it's against
Yeah,
the
you did.
rules.
It's
Ah,
against the
yes.
rules.
You
Like,
can't kill them.
The DM never said it, but the officiant of the organization of the hunt.
Yeah.
We're,
Organizer
also,
of
we're
hunt
also
said
not
it's
we're
against
also
the rules.
not allowed to place them in danger to be killed.
Yeah, you have to bring. You would pretty much go out to the region. There are 5-ish regions. You chose to go to the South Lake.
We did.
Yeah. It'll take you about a day to get there. Yeah. So you
Good suggestion,
basically
Marvel.
have 5 days. 4 days, 4 nights to get your creature and drag the whole thing back. It cannot be tied up any more than just battle damage. And yes, you cannot. You're given an item as you kind of set off. The idea is it is going to mark it with an illusory script unique to your group. Your group sits, so it's just going to be a sits. It can be used 3 times. This and it's tied to you guys. And yes, don't get anybody killed or like more or less set up their death.
How
And
would
the
they
other-
know if no one survives?
Eh. The other group, as you kind of leaving the city, is a group from the Northlands. There's a kobold, a lizard folk, a dwarf, and a tabaxi. They go off. Everybody kind of goes off in somewhat different directions. From the Westlands, you can kind of get from their gear is a bugbear paladin with a wicked glaive, a really buff-looking guy with a hammer, just burning with some kind of fire. A robed individual, like human, maybe a wizard or a priest or something, and a blue dragonborn with 2 blades, kind of strapped on the one side. I'll kind of give Smearf this because you would have maybe been around for the 2 days. Group 3 is a group of 7 gnomes, and I can say you'd be able to have a history check because you would have run across them in the time that you were here. If you like to
Okay,
roll
we'll
that.
see how well this goes.
Not like you shouldn't already have figured it out. Oh yeah,
Well,
these
I
are
didn't know
like
before.
you guys. This is a reputable group of gnomes from the north, gnome squad.
Gnome Squad!
Gnome Squad.
With that, you kind of get an idea of what each of their individual abilities are. 2 people who work with machines, one kind of rogue. You got 2 fighters, a cleric, and a wizard. There's a reputation. You've heard about these guys. There's another group from the north. They kind of seem like shady people, but you're not too sure. They didn't interact too much. Just a person in leathers, kind of dour look, a woman. A bugbear who kind of seems, well, also kind of just in leathers, but he's got more of like a quick build. And then a forest gnome in robes. Then group 5 had people some of you interacted with, which is they worshipped the shepherd. They called themselves the harvesters because they worshipped the darker side, like the death side of it. It was a tabaxi, a dwarf, a kobold, a little short guy, 2 elves, or sorry, an elf and a cleric, which are 2 halfling, an elf and a halfling, which are 2 clerics, and then a rogue, who kind of sucked at playing darts until like the last shot.
I've already forgotten all of this.
That's fine. Yeah, the only rule is don't kill each other, don't get them killed. And so you decided to head south. First, I'd like someone to roll a d20.
Anyone?
Yeah. Just determine what kind of day it is.
I
Marble.
see.
Marble basically had 2 days of solitude inside of a city before you found out that we basically signed our group up for a
Oh
hunt.
man, he is
Oh,
mad right
Yeah.
now.
Also, the idea of like, do you have a group name? Do you care?
Oh yeah, we didn't
I
come
came
up. We
up,
had to come up with a group
And they're like,
name.
no, don't worry. Just being group 6 is fine, but it's stuck in their heads. So as you guys are making your way through into the forest, a heavy storm rolls in for the most of the day. Now, I get to make my own roll. Uh-huh. Ooh.
Crunch.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Ominous munching ensues.
So as you guys are making it through this dark forest, who's leading the pack?
Definitely Gunji.
Okay.
And
I know
Doyle will
you
be
wanted to-
beside him.
I know you wanted to make a
We have a survival person, right? It's Gene and
Doyle.
They has some survival.
Eh.
I think we have the same. You have a +3, right? Or do you have more than that?
I have a check on survival. It's +5.
Okay, never mind. Doyle's better than me.
I think they're on par with Bo.
Yeah, that's who it was.
So I know you wanted to do a nature check earlier. You can do that now that you're out in the wild. Also, make a survival check, and
Can I make the
Nature?
survival check?
anybody can make. It does whoever's going through? He's basically leading your pack, leading your path. Do really good rolls. Anybody else like to make any other kind of like perceptions or anything? Because these are all basically hunting grounds.
I might as well do perception because I got advantage on that.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
just
make
gonna rely on
perception.
my
The spirit
passive
doesn't know anything
perception.
about hunting.
Especially during it, you guys are going into this somewhat deep forest in the rain.
Well, good thing I did that.
It kind of slowed you down. It's kind of a shitty day.
There
All
go
right.
my rolls.
So, Goon, you get out there, and as you trekking through the forest, in this particular forest, you get the feeling that one, especially with their survival check, at least 2 other groups decided the forest was where they wanted to hang out.
Mhm.
You're going through, and about halfway, and it's like some of the traps, some of the it's actually corpses of like just animal, deer, whatever. Just it's almost get the feeling that something not kind of native to the forest might be rolling through, and that
Like
there's
us?
also no a beast or something like a pack of something because you rolled really fucking high. You also get with the 19.
By the way, I never asked. What are we hunting?
Stuff. Thanks.
Good question.
the biggest thing we could find,
Oh,
whether it be beast or other. It just can't be human. Oh, sorry. Why am I talking?
Well, that's fun.
Force a habit.
It is. Yeah. I forgot.
Yeah, you get the idea that something kind of rolling through. It's a pack, something kind of, and you kind of pick up on that, and you're like, hey, wait, what's going on over here? There's
Better
also
not be the fucking werewolves again.
get the feeling because you rolled really high. There's an alpha here,
An alpha here?
some kind of alpha kind of creature
Oh,
in this
alpha.
forest.
Mhm.
It exists. If you wanted to change course, that's a decision you can make. But as you're like, you're kind of like, what's this? These foreign creatures kind of pick up an odd fit. It's like this is a little odd. It's a pair of, it's like 6 legs to each animal, and it's like paws. and you get the sense it's maybe 3 or 4 of them. And as you're like, well, that's weird.
What?
You
Sorry, go ahead.
are kind of tracing through, and you manage to actually, with Doya's decent perception, well, technically everyone see them because they rolled absolute shit on their stealth roll. You kind of like, wait a minute, everybody stop, as you find yourself surrounded by these creatures. You may or may not have almost walked towards them, but I rolled high enough for you to get attacked by Displacer Beasts.
Displacer beasts.
Yeah,
There was a
They
there
were
was a
kinda s-
saying in a book I once read. I think the hunter has become the prey.
they rolled really bad stealth checks, so they're kind of coming. You're walking through, didn't seem to be stealthy at all either, but they
We're just
do.
strolling through the woods.
Yeah, with your good enough checks, you're able to kind of notice that these creatures are here. And do you want to engage in them in any way, or just kind of keep your pat because they've kind of noticed you and they're kind
How
of
big
like
are they?
they are large creatures.
Uh-huh.
You would like to make a specific nature check with
based on-
advantage based
I'm
on your old one.
Basically saying it was going to be worth our time to fight these, or if we should just keep our distance, look for a bigger boy.
You don't. Well, you know that there's one really big thing here. You don't know what's at the lake where you're going. These guys, I said, with the high enough nature check to have even seen them, you figure each one of them. I have it all down. I just gotta get to it.
These are not natural beasts.
No,
to the
especially
world.
with that, they're like, these are not native to this
aberrations.
forest and to this region. They're almost the trail that you picked up, June, is that these are like an invasive species rolling through. Where the hell do I have them?
Alright, quick meeting, y'all. There's a couple of
Eat-
space, please.
Each one's maybe 500 pounds.
That's a big cat.
They're
yeah.
about 9 feet long, with the tail too.
So, do we want to raise some more resources on these guys, or we want to go hunt for that big and some more?
You don't have long because
I feel like this is your expertise, but
they're
if
starting
there's,
to circle.
there's
I
bigger.
fire. I attack.
We're
Okay.
engaging, I guess.
Jump
If-
into
Let's-
initiative.
He has an expertise, but he looks like he's an expert at something. I'm just still mumbling, I guess.
Yeah, I got expertise
you've
in
never met him.
athletics.
No,
Okay. I've got
Yeah,
expertise
just-
in nature and athletics.
I've seen him eat 3 pies and throw a log. So, and he's goon jeans. That's
Oh,
what I
there was
know about
log
him.
throwing and I missed it.
Yeah, you missed the cable toss.
You,
There
mi-
was
you missed the
beer,
awesome.
There was pie. There was shooting, like different kinds of ranged
So
weapons.
do I get an attack off before the initiative?
Well, she
No,
doesn't
they
want to
were very
waste.
much aware of you, and you guys weren't stealthing. I
Okay.
rolled to see if they would attack you in the first place, and they did.
Okay.
They just sucked at stealth.
I guess you don't have to be stealthy when you
Just kinda roll
something.
through.
When you're
Oh, I guess I should roll initiative.
yeah,
Okay.
who needs
Want
initiative?
to?
Not me apparently.
Let's get this over.
Oh, that's ominous.
What?
Stop it.
Oh, did you not just say let's get this over with?
No, I said let's get this over on this strain.
Oh, I'm like,
You definitely just
He's
like
killing
second.
us. we're dead.
All right. And you guys seem to have caught them before they can catch you. Doric, you're kind of like, oh shit, fuck it.
You know what? I'm okay with this initiative order.
Oh shit. Okay.
For now, I'll just say Greenwin and Milan are like trailing behind, unless anyone wants to play a artificer and a.
I could play out then.
Just fuck it.
We're
He
like,
was technically in the group when you guys. Anybody want to play a barbarian?
I'm good.
you're
I'm gonna-
good.
I'm in the process of making a map for my other game while we do this, so I'm good. I'm good.
I could, yeah. I mean,
Okay, you already have.
I could do it. Him is just Warlock. I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast probably.
Oh yeah, I'm still a warlock.
In fact, I'll open with Eldritch Blast against. I'm gonna go against the far one.
Sure.
I can still do that, right?
All right. You two should have. Oh, and I'll put her in there. See what she gets.
Wait, how
Shit.
far?
Hero crap. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, I forgot about this.
What's the matter?
So is your Eldritch Blast going to be different now?
Ah.
Oh,
I want to make like a Warforged
yeah.
Warlock and have it shoot Eldritch Blasts out of its eyes. I think that'd be cool. Oh, yeah. Hold on.
Zap.
Arvin's been complaining about headaches again while we've been hunting. And as he shoots his Eldritch Blast,
Air quotes
comes-
hunting.
it comes from
know where you're
centered on
going.
his forehead.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
As combat starts, a unicorn horn pops out of his forehead.
Jesus
and shoots
Christ.
Eldritch Blast.
What
And
the heck?
The moment you said headaches, I'm like, I know where this is going.
And it kind of corkscrews up the length of the unicorn horn in green energy. So
That's so
I'm
fucking
a
stupid.
charging
I
laser.
love it.
Bah.
oh, do I roll with disadvantage again?
No.
The turn. Okay. I wasn't sure. I
It's
can't
just
remember.
shitty and rainy.
I can't remember how they go.
Oh wait, Displacer Beasts do have that thing.
Yeah, I
don't
was
they?
wondering if they.
I don't think
have
there's
Uh,
disadvantage though. I think that's
It's subject to an effect that allows it and displacement,
you basically got blur going all the time, right?
causing attack rolls to have disadvantage. So
Oh.
yes,
I guess they just
Okay.
simplified it.
with disadvantage.
I'll just roll another one then.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to take the 25.
Yeah, no problem.
This guy has his power turned off.
That's my first one.
Yeah. So
beam,
because you hit him, it you don't have to roll with disadvantage
Okay, so just one more roll.
until it starts its turn. 13. Hey, they both hit.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
wow.
Yeah. Oh god,
Cool.
what's happening? As the horn protrudes from his head.
You have very little control over your own warlock powers
Mm-hmm.
that you asked for.
Nothing.
It's like a sorcerer, but a warlock.
It's adorable.
So you do a pretty good hit on it. This thing kind of snarls at you and rears back. Oh, I suppose I should click the hub. That's it. That's all you got.
I mean, yeah. I feel like that's pretty good for now. I'm gonna stay in the middle of the group.
Smurf.
Middle of the line.
Middle of the line, yeah. One lightning bolt would be great
Mhm.
right now.
Zap.
Grey Wing just decides to just finish off from behind.
Oh yeah, she can protect the flank.
Alrighty, let me see here.
Oh, am I controlling Grey One? Sorry.
He's at the bottom. Yeah, I think you
Gotcha,
mentioned you
okay.
said something about it.
She's a
Okay.
Zealot.
zealot, right? Okay.
Okay, let me see who needs this the most.
Oh dang, she's got some cool stuff. Okay.
I'm gonna give Smurf is gonna just
lift up a muffin and just start praying.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
great unedible muffin. Please look after my friends here and help them be better at hitting stuff.
The muffin would just begin glowing, and little beams would suddenly shoot out and basically shoot like smaller ethereal muffins at. I'm gonna say we're gonna make it into It's gonna hit Marble, Greenwin, and Doya.
Okay.
So all three of you are blessed.
Cool.
And I mean, I guess I'm also going to say he'd probably sprinkle holy water on the muffin. Technically, if you're going with the required materials, but
The holy
Yeah.
muffin. I mean, you all baked them in advance, right?
They're all probably got that
Oh, yeah.
teaspoon of holy water in them, so.
yeah, that's pretty much what his spells are muffins he bakes. So
Yeah. So you just baked the holy water in.
all right, that makes sense. Yeah.
Any movement?
No, he's quite happy amongst the group.
Doya.
Doya, I'm gonna hold my attack action and kind of stay put where I am to guard the guard Marble and Goonjin on my flanks to make sure they don't get any damage from the possible incoming attacks. So
you're
if
saying they're-
I'm gonna stand here and wait until one of them gets closer, and then I can hit them.
Okay, so you're holding your attack.
Yeah.
Okay. Marble.
Hmm. Okay. The one that took the first hit from Arvin, what does he look?
He took a good hit. The displacement, like the blur effect on it, is it's gone for the moment.
Right, so I can see he looks different from the others.
Yeah, you can tell that they are hard. They're like kind of weird
He's
to
not
look
shifting
at.
all over the place.
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna go for him. I will use my bonus action. But if I go for him, there's no one near him. Hmm. Yeah, I'll go for it. No, I won't. I'll stay here for now. I'll use my bonus action to cast, to activate the Blade Song.
And then just
And
wait.
I will wait for an opportunity.
All right.
You're holding it at melee attack?
Yep.
Hey, Goon,
Yes.
what you gonna do?
This is the one that
Okay, that's gotta
Got
be
hit
your
before.
thing. What are you gonna do?
Oh, I
That's
thought
gotta
you
be your
Oh,
thing.
please don't.
I thought you were just going for the cops theme.
I heard it, and then it's like, oh shit, I
What
can't.
you gonna do? No.
I'm so happy. Thank you.
See what you've made.
The humor is genetic.
I gotta
Witness-
do it once in a
witness what
while.
you have
Manic.
brought.
Oh boy.
This is the one that got hit before, right?
No,
No.
No.
the
Is
one
this
up and
this guy?
behind you.
Oh, that guy? Unfortunately, I can't see that guy.
You can't?
Yeah, it's a dark and rainy forest. His sight isn't
Alright.
far enough.
Ah, he's a
not
human.
Oh shit. All right. Well, in that case, I guess I'm gonna attack the one I can't see. Which one
Laugh
is
at
it?
the human.
Haha, humans.
Okay. So let's. You said attack rolls are a disadvantage.
Yes.
Lovely.
Sixteen hits.
Right, Jim's magic missile, I forgot.
Well, I didn't roll like that.
I don't know.
Oh, I think he's just rolling. Okay, so it does 3
It's
damage.
5
I thi-
because of the crit, so it's
Yeah,
only
it's-
3.
Yeah. So it's, first one's
Anything
3.
different about your particular one? This particular spell for you?
Give me a second. I
He
still
did
got
roll a 1.
Yeah.
Did I?
That's a roll 1 damage, or is it 1
Oh,
hit?
if it
It's
is
one.
the attack roll, never mind.
Yeah.
Right.
Choice roll.
You rolled a hit because if you critically fail, it
You
backfires.
do need to make an attack for each missile though.
Yeah, I know. I was looking at it. It was weird. It only let me do it. No, that's not what I wanted.
What's the trade-off? You can critically fail, but
You can crit.
but it does max damage. Is that
It
the
does
trade-off?
5d4 if he crits.
Ah,
Right,
gotcha.
A
think I'm
little
gonna
bit
add-
more than Matt's. So 3.
Well, actually, since I hit, it wouldn't be at a disadvantage now, right?
No, it wouldn't. But we can. Let's see what it got. You got a 17. So
And that's also
okay.
a
So
3.
sits.
There's got to be an easier way to do this.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Ooh.
It's all in the formula.
There you go.
And then 14, so 20 damage total.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, I get how it works now.
You basically have 3 chances to roll a crit, though.
Mhm. But it has to hit the AC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
does. Yeah, so it's basically just like a ranged attack. It's pretty nice for level 1 spell, though.
Yeah, I did. I was already wondering about it. Now I'm like, meh. Fuck it. I
Yeah,
don't
at this
care.
point,
You're
it
level
doesn't really
5.
matter. Yeah.
Sits. Yeah, it's.
I'm trying to think of what flavor I want to put on it now that I'm thinking about it. The first thing that comes to mind is aggressive spitballing, but that's dumb. No, I got it. All right. Pulls out a little glass bottle and a little shitty flint and steel contraption with some sticks with some powder kegs on it, and he fires bottle rockets.
Is he an artificer too?
I don't know what else you want me to do. He's a fucking
I
hick.
just didn't know if that's.
I mean, he's a
it's
hit,
just
but he's still a wizard. He can do
a
magical.
certain different way of
I'll
just
think
shooting it,
something
like
else.
unicorn head over there.
I'll think of something else, but fine, yeah, whatever. It does my damage. I'll think of something else.
Because that's like it's a little bit different. All right,
Yeah.
cool.
What
That
if
was
it
what,
was?
21 damage? 22?
Yeah, you did pretty good. So,
Stop eating your ass.
Excuse me?
Stop it! Thank you.
You're
The
welcome.
heck?
Sorry.
Yes?
Go on.
what's the button to make it the ruler stick?
The ruler? Control?
Control.
There it is.
Control click.
So, this one is going to come out and pounce from the back. And this one, what's his range? Is going to do the same. While this front one just moves over here. Come on. Is that kind of keeping you guys your attention kind of up in front while these two come in from behind? They're going to make attack rolls on. Let's see, we got 3 people. 4 people. Actually.
Clever girl.
Oh. Oh, look at that. You know what? This one's a little bit. Hey, no, back up, kitty cat. A little bit closer, and actually, each of them is going to do the same. Just they don't have to be right beside you to attack.
You know what? Alright, I like it.
I was either thinking moonshine missiles or Jin, like Jin's magic missile, like
1, 2,
Moonshine
3,
Gin,
4,
you know.
5.
Fucking gin juice.
All right, Goonjin, you're gonna get 1 hit. As these
Yeah,
things kind of
probably.
just come in
What's the disadvantage in Gunjin?
from a distance, the big large tentacles on their back lash out. Yeah, I guess the attack has no. It would just work on a. All right.
Who has
the-
Sentinel? Was it Greywin that has Sentinel or Doya?
Do I?
Doya Sentinel.
So you use your reaction on the first one to impose disadvantage.
For
Oh,
some reason,
I
thought
forgot
they both
to
did.
make that public, but does a 12 hit you?
Yeah.
So, even trying to get him, that still gets through.
Didn't spell
You
out this
take-
morning.
15 damage
Oh, that's a bad roll.
from pow, these two spiky things on the back of them. And then with its second attack, which does not have disadvantage, because you've already used your reaction.
Yeah.
No more. An 11?
Yep.
All right then. Somebody forgot to put their mage armor on today.
Yep. I didn't think about it until we'd already started.
14 again. Just bam, 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 bam.
And
These
then
things are
you
just
fucking die.
slapping you.
Hey, I'm
In the
still
back.
up.
1, 2, 3,
How
4,
many HP do you have?
4. Wow. That's a lot. Oh yeah, no. One.
Hey, bro.
Hey, bro.
Hello.
I'm gonna roll a
You
2D
frickin'.
You're just in time to play yourself.
Yeah. You guys are in a dark and stormy day in the forest with these creatures attached to you. Oh yeah, I'll put a mark on this guy to say that he doesn't have his thing on.
We're doing a great hunt, and we're trying to find the biggest prey to win the contest.
And
Right,
3
that's
small
where we
preys
left
attached
off.
you.
Oh, is it my time to attack?
No.
Yeah.
Well,
Not yet.
not
Go
quite.
with your next.
Also, who's chewing?
Everyone.
So I'm gonna roll 2 d6s, and on a 6, I get to choose. Ruin, like left to right. This is for top. Oh, hey, look, I get to choose. And this is for bottom. Okay, Smearf and. Oh, you know what? Kitty Cat's gonna go after Unicorn Head there.
That makes sense.
So. Hoopla! 21 on Brewmark.
Yep. That will hit.
11.
At least it's more reasonable damage.
Apply damage.
A lot on Brewmark.
Yeah, that'll hit. Yeah.
11.
Oh, wow.
These rolls. And then
like
I believe
the
I was.
consistency.
Yeah, right. I think it was 14-14 for Child, too.
Mhm.
The one below is going after Smearf.
Well, I'm less worried there. Although,
I'm a
of
little bit
course,
more worried.
Yeah.
I think a critical will hit. Yeah.
I rolled shit. It gets 1 extra weapon die, or
why is it trolling like this?
it did not. It didn't roll the crit. Oh, that was my bad. I don't think I rolled it as a crit. So
That means
why is it
re-roll.
rolling
Or just
this way?
1d6 plus 4 plus 1d6.
Oh,
mean?
it's bludgeoning and piercing damage.
yeah,
is it?
it's
Yeah.
2 different things. So yeah, I'll just roll the attack again.
So their tail is like a
Another
cat's
2d6.
tongue.
It's a bludgeoning thing that slaps you, but it's got pointy bits on it.
Nasty.
Like a Morningstar.
All right, so 20 damage.
No, you did the 4 damage twice.
Okay, so
16.
16 damage. Thank you.
Welcome.
In 1 hit. And then this one will go after Alnon. Clear the load. Alnon, does the 19 hit you?
Go ahead and check. What am I checking that against?
Your armor
Yeah.
class.
Armor class is 17.
All right. You
So
get
that
smacked
beats
in the face with an 11. You take 11 damage from the one in the south. Who's the other two? You can see are stable, but this guy in the south, he's like 1 second he's over here, next second he's over there. He's like kind of popping all over the place. It's hard to kind of pinpoint. And now that it's their turn, they get that ability back.
I feel like this is what I get for being late.
So the creatures are all doing that weird thing that makes them hard to hit.
Beasts, they're displacing.
Mm-hmm. What would you like to do, Brock?
Need to be brought back alive, does it?
We're not hunting these, they just attacked us.
Yeah,
Oh,
like I said, these things look about 500 pounds, 9 feet long each. You know
I
there's
see.
something really big in the forest, but you're also going to lake.
I assume the general group consensus is to kill these things before they kill us.
Yes, generally.
Of course.
Yeah, we're just, in survival mode now.
Well, would it fly that Alman would have made his cannon before they took off, since he'd probably be using it?
How long does it last?
I don't know. Check that. Eldritch
Yeah, because
cannon.
you guys were planning on going to the lake. This was just kind of like a random chance in the forest. I would say the travel through. This isn't
I think
like
once
right away.
you create it, you can just keep it.
If you create a cannon, you can't do so again until you finish a long rest or until you spend the spell slot. Until you expend the spell slot at first level or higher.
Yeah, I don't think it has a duration.
Cool. Yeah, you could have
You could have your ballista up if you wanted it.
earlier on in the day as you guys were trekking through. Goon's like, man, there's something real big in the forest, and some weird things too.
Yeah, and it'd be obvious they were going to fight, so Alman
And-
would not want to waste the
yes.
time when it came down to
So
it.
I'll let you have your gun.
Yeah.
out.
You should always do these things when it's obvious we're gonna fight, like preparing your ballista or casting mage armor.
I was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm good.
I'm good,
my
he says,
God.
vomiting all his teeth.
Only have 4 left anyway. Don't worry about it.
By the end
That's
of this
twice
fight,
the
he
number
mu-
of HP you have.
Oh, you didn't have to be so true.
Tooth hurts.
I'm
The
wondering if
tooth
he had
hurts.
That many fingers left.
Oh,
Uh,
I heard you, Julie.
What did Julie say?
No, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about
I have
it.
to, oh, okay.
Well, as fast as these things are going, I think Alman would. I think Alman would go for a shot with his Force Ballista and Ray of Frost.
Seems reasonable.
Which one? The two up north have taken damage. The one in the south hasn't. Which one would you like to hit?
One hit Alman,
There'd be one in the south.
then it's the one in the south.
Okay. Make your first attack with whatever attack you want to do first at disadvantage. And we'll see if it hits.
Hmm.
13? Yeah, it's actually enough.
Ooh, nice.
So he loses his.
Thing.
You freeze him and it gets a little. You're like. The math calculation. You shoot where it's gonna. You figure out the pattern. You shoot where it's gonna appear, and the ray of frost freezes it, and it gets. I believe it loses 10 feet
10
of
feet.
movement.
Until the start of my next turn.
Ew. Cool. And so roll your damage.
I am 5th level, I believe.
Froze
Yes.
it.
Remember you're doing the extra damage, so you do the extra roll too.
Okay, so the 3d8 then, or
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, so roll for 11th level then in that case.
14 damage. Cool.
You're using your axe
Nice.
to cast it.
Yeah,
And then you wanted to shoot it with your gun.
I did.
Well, that was the ray of frost. You can still shoot it with your gun.
A Force Ballista. Is that disadvantage too, or
No,
Nope,
you knocked
anymore.
that out of them. You knocked it out of them.
Cool.
The first hit they take until their next turn.
You
10.
fucking
Aww.
Ah, well.
You like
pretty good.
overcompensate, and you're like, yeah, now it's and it doesn't, and because you didn't realize you turned it off the first. Yeah, fuck. Hey, you
That
got
was
one of
pretty
them.
Yeah. Stuff.
Did you want to move? Stay in line?
At the moment, I think it's probably better to stay with the group.
Okay. Brood ruin.
Ruin, seeing how we're being surrounded, she would like to rage. That
Sure.
doesn't do anything.
You
Your
can
controlled
rage.
actor does not have. Oh, let me click on that again.
Oh, were you on
Usability.
Dulrich?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
I just realized.
Suddenly, Arvin starts raging for no reason.
She's
Your
going
unicorn
to
turns
use.
red.
The horn gets larger even.
She's going to use
Suddenly, Greenwood
reckless
gets
attacks.
really angry, and Arvin starts getting stronger because of it.
What is it? Wild monster barbarian?
Yeah. The one,
Yes.
yeah. That thing was cool.
Yeah.
Feminism barbarian. R rage.
Yes. Sorry, she's going to use reckless attacks.
Sure. With
She has that right.
With the lance?
The lance that she can finally utilize and do it
Yes.
for good effect. I
Yeah,
forgot
these guys
about
are like,
that.
haha,
Yes,
we're
she
gonna
does
stay
have
away. She's
reckless
like,
attacks,
haha.
okay.
Yeah, right?
So she'll go
There
for
we
the
go.
one up north first.
Sure. Disadvantage, but regular.
Just regular, yeah.
A stab. That'll hit.
Oh yeah.
Does it add the rage damage?
Yeah. It does, I believe.
It does
Plus
not.
plus 3?
It
That's-
says.
No, the one. Yeah, it does not.
Not the
So,
1d8 from Radiant, I mean.
1d12.
I think you have to roll that one
plus
separately.
3 plus 1. I think it's not including the
Her strength is plus 6.
How's that possible?
Oh, sorry, that's her save throw. It's plus 2. I'm sorry. Forgot
Her
how
save
to
is
read.
plus 3.
Yeah.
On-
So
Okay,
3.
okay,
So,
So
strength,
the 3 is the strength, plus 1 because it's magical.
because it's,
Yeah.
it's a plus 1 item. Yeah.
So that's
and
reasonable.
then
And then rage damage is. What did it say?
I think it's another 3 right now, and then you still get zealot attack.
At level 6 is still plus 2 for rage damage.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So
So-
16 and Zealot.
And Zealot is 1d8 radiant damage.
Oh, I gotta roll a d8 then?
I think she runs it off of her plugged in for D&D Beyond or something, so some of that
Okay.
comes out a little easier.
Alright.
All right.
So,
You're putting some damage on that one.
yeah. It's still up?
It's still up. It's looking like it's not enjoying things though.
Okay, I'll do another attack against it.
Sure.
Would I be attacking with advantage this time? Because
You would be.
Okay.
Music to my ears.
Nice.
Oh yes! Turn a new one.
I
Too
always play
bad-
other people's characters so good.
I don't think she did brutal critical until 7, but hey,
Yeah. It's level 9, I think.
9. I know it's not yet. So
Yeah, it's
roll
not
that. Roll that crit.
Is the d8 also doubled?
You don't get another one.
Ah, okay.
It's only
so
the first attack.
So it'd be 24.
24.
24.
That really hurt it. You're like, and then you just, as it kind of rears back after getting hit the first time, she just gets a real good stabbing on the side. This one's really hurt.
Nice. Seeing that the group's sort of pinched between these two, she's gonna hold her ground, I suppose.
All right.
And that'll be her turn.
What would
That's
you
how
like to
every
do?
single one of us has had the opportunity to move, and we're not like, nah, the lane's fine.
Brew, what would you like to do?
I'll look around and I'll see that this creature is coming in on us, and off to the right here, this looks, our hillbilly friend look like he's in a little bit of trouble. And I'll say, I won't lose another comrade. And I'll point the horn at him. And I'll use my healing light feature. And I will heal him for 6.
Cool.
health as a bonus action.
Cool.
Cool.
Very cool.
2 of those. That's 5 left.
I like to picture that this happens and all the characters are like, oh, cool, cool.
Golf claps. Yeah, we're just nodding.
Yeah,
going, yeah,
even-
yeah,
Good show, good
it's
show.
pretty good.
Even the displacer beast do, but they clap with their tentacles. Oh, nice.
I like to think that as you gain levels
gotta
with
respect that.
Warlock, the horn gets bigger to a point where it's a little unwieldy. So you're like, you twist to the other person, and Marvel has to
Marvel
duck.
is like,
Haven't
ducks under
decided
it.
if it retracts or not yet. So does it seem like they're close enough to attack here, right? Essentially,
yes,
Yes.
the two in the back
Okay.
have been attacking you.
right?
Yes, you have gotten smacked by them already.
So I'm not close enough to hit them, but I'm close enough that I would be attacking with disadvantage with spells.
No.
No. Spell is when you're within 5 feet. It's not like their attack range.
And
Okay,
these
it's not
two have lost
imposing.
their displacement anyway.
Okay. In that case, I'll just do Eldritch Blast on the one I attacked originally.
Sure.
And that's just normal attack.
That hits.
There's that whole like charge up the energy cannons sound effect.
Yeah.
It's looking pretty hurt.
All right, I'll do my last attack against it. 13?
Yep.
Ooh.
They have a low AC.
Once you get them.
Yeah. It's still up.
Okay, great. Yeah, so you just see these 3 beams coming out. 2 are damaging, and 1 is kind of just like
Just spinning around, shooting
Spinning
beams
around.
at them.
We got
Out
2
of his
disco
forehead.
shows in the back here. We got Samir holding up his muffin that's fucking lasering lights out, and then we have Dulrich here just standing still with his arms to the side with the horn going up. Or maybe he's holding his head, he's just going, what's going on? As 3 lights just pew out. That's crazy.
it's just like a pylon that she's controlling from the forest
Mhm.
coming out of his head. He's not actually doing anything. He's just standing there.
It's not as bad as
Hopefully he doesn't actually have to aim his horn at things. He can just like keep it up and the beam comes out at the right angle of it, right?
Yeah.
See, that's a lot better than when I was fishing. I was fishing you like spinning around fucking circles, just like head banging and dancing in random directions.
Yep, pew! And then you have to turn around and like.
So
move-
Arvin needs to grow his hair
Knock
out,
you-
is what you're saying.
Yes.
I'll get a
Um,
hat. That's his turn, I think.
He can just get
Alright.
a tall hat and like from within the hat there will be bursts of energy. Get a wizard hat.
I am a wizard. My hat is magical.
He goes from being a cleric to I'm a wizard.
Do you remember,
A wizard who
Del,
can
do you
shoot
remember
things with your
Grog's hat from the...
Barely.
It's like the horn point. He like specifically got a horn.
Oh,
So like, if it's ornate and metal, then it's just a hat.
Smear. What would
I have
you like
to get
to
a
do?
cod piece for my head.
Well, let me see here. How much HP did you restore for our?
I think 6.
So he's up to 8.
Yup.
What's your max
Uh,
HP?
31.
Yeah, you're a third.
Smith just
fourth?
kind of sigh and just like sort of
I'm new to this. Sorry.
No, he's not. He's just more sighing the fact that people
Yeah.
are already getting hurt,
He said like he
Hims-
did Z.
himself included.
Has Smurf
Comment
gotten
throw.
seriously hurt so far?
What's that?
I feel like Smurf hasn't gotten seriously hurt very
I don't
often.
know if he's
Yeah,
been
I mean-
unconscious or not.
He lost almost half his health from the hit. So
I don't know,
Smith
is it
has a total
seriously
of
hurt?
36 HP.
Well,
He's very
an AC of
squishy.
19.
Yeah, with a high AC, he's just kind of squishy with his HP. I can never remember with 5th edition. Can you walk through teammate spaces?
Yes.
You
Alright.
can, but
But
You have to stay within melee range of both these creatures.
They have a 10-foot reach.
oh right, they have a 10-foot reach.
You might have to just.
Let me see what he has prepared range-wise for healing.
I mean, it's not like there's 10,000 options, right?
Oh, I should check. I didn't actually see if mine. I think mine's like a physical light, so yeah, you can see within 60 feet. So
All right. Is anyone below half HP besides
Yo.
Kyle?
I'm.
Is anyone I care about below half HP?
I took
Oh.
several. I took several hits. I'm still good. I'm just. I got a huge pool of health.
Well, I just try to make sure that anyone's underneath half to see who else could benefit from this. So
I'm not bloodied, but I did take 22 points of damage.
well, Smear's just gonna use preserve life then. I mean that's
Ooh, I don't remember that one. Oh,
Channel
it's Channel
Divinity.
Divinity. That's why I don't remember it.
You know, it's one of the only useful ones.
Yeah,
so yeah.
Paladins have some good ones.
Yeah. So that's the thing is like it just feels like a waste since I'm going to be wasting a lot of those points. But I'll bring you up to half HP, Kyle. So
Well,
As an action, blah blah blah. Restore a number of hit points equal to 5 times your cleric level. Choose any creature. Okay, that's cool. Yeah.
yeah, the thing is they only can restore no more than half their hit point to maximum.
So 15.
Yeah. So that's why I was asking if anyone else is below half because then he would also top them up to half.
Okay, I like
Right.
that because that's still better. Like that's still better than healing light. Because I feel like these like subclass caster healers shouldn't be better than clerics and
clerics.
druids. Yeah.
All right. Well, if anyone else is at half, who was under half, go ahead and bump up to half. If you have, but yeah, that's it then.
Oh, you have to be below half. Okay.
Yeah, he can only restore to half HP.
Fuck, I was close.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck,
You
I didn't take.
You could have
fuck, I
taken
didn't take
1
enough
point of
damage.
healing.
So yeah, Smearf would just raise up another muffin. It would just flash out a light, like more like an aura this time, and everyone would just kind of smell that muffiny goodness. You'd suddenly feel like wounds sealing up and stuff like that.
This way.
Excuse you.
Is that one?
Gesundheit.
Excuse you.
3 times.
There's your Jim's magic missile.
It's free. I heard it.
Staying in line.
Yep.
go lay down.
This is our conga line. We're a phalanx. We're gonna survive.
It's our battle conga.
All right then.
Shield
Bun,
wall.
bun, bun, blast. Bun, 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 blast.
It's not a good shield wall when only 2 people have shields.
No.
Yeah.
Well, if Smear's not moving, I guess we'll move on to Doya.
Doya's gonna close the gap between herself and the one on the right here, and she's gonna go ham on it.
Ham.
Yeah.
Attacked.
Where's
With
the
the
turn order
disadvantage
again?
on the first one.
Green eggs and ham.
Hey, I forgot.
Does a
Where's
12
the
hit?
turn order?
Nope.
Okay.
Where's
I was
the
seeing that voice
combat
from,
order?
like-
The
It's
fist.
the second tab on the top right.
She's gonna
I was
attack
seeing that character
again.
from like Baldur's Gate and stuff like
Wait,
that.
you have bless.
I said,
What?
yeah.
You can
I
add
do.
1d4.
Right.
Which is gonna hit. Yeah, even with a 1, she would have made
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So roll it your damage. You don't have to. Well, I mean, you can always roll that, but you got your damage for the first swipe because you do hit.
Good job, Red.
Bless
Wait,
is
since
always
I made
useful.
Yes.
since I
yes,
rolled
it
the
is.
second time, I don't see the.
Just roll the damage on the second hit.
It says I need to make the attack roll before I can do the damage on the second one. Like I
So
don't
ju-
see the option for that. Okay, look at my screen. This is the first one I've done. I don't see the damage thing anymore on it.
There,
Ah.
you rolled an 8.
Okay.
Weird.
I'm gonna
You
do
can
the
go to
distracting
the-
strike on that as well.
Sure. You can go to the weapons tab and pull up the description of it, and at the bottom are standard roll, with just the attack roll, just the damage roll, stuff like that.
Okay.
All right.
That's
so
another 8
first,
damage.
Apply damage, and then up. You go.
I love going just after Doya.
Apply damage, and then I'll put a skull on him because he's gonna get snuck.
He's gonna get snuck.
Yep.
I'm gonna hit him with my second attack as well.
Sure. Natural 1. You miss.
Ah.
Okay.
Don't forget your
Guys
bless.
can-
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's not good.
Well, no, it wouldn't be enough. If you had one more, even
Yeah.
a natural 1 would have gotten
Yeah.
there. But, you staying there?
Yeah.
Marble.
Marble is going to cautiously step around the perceived attack range of that. Whoops.
You have 2 on you. Both of them both
Are you
can
saying they
attack
can?
you.
Okay, well,
Both
I'm gonna
can.
disengage then.
As a bonus action?
Yep.
Perfect.
So I'm gonna disengage. And
They both kind of. Well, they can't, so.
so still stay as far away from these things as I can while staying out of stink range of Goon.
Oh,
And go ham
Cool.
with a sneak attack
You have advantage as well. With
Yep.
distracting strike.
and a booming blade. And plus 1d4 for bless.
Forgot it lows. That'll hit. That's
19 damage.
Apply damage. He's pretty good. You got him pretty good.
And that's all I can do for this one.
Cool. A goon.
again.
Again.
Which one looks the most hurt at this point?
The one in the back.
One in the back. All right. We're gonna. He's still D-shifted, right?
Yes, they all have.
All right. We're gonna do another one.
I need to get some better armor.
That'll hit. Roll your
Who
damage.
you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. Like this mage armor's
5.
not
Yep.
doing
That'll
it.
be. That one's 5.
All right, he's still up.
Yeah. I'm just kidding.
Barely.
Here's what I'm gonna do.
Does he have 2 HP?
Yes.
What's my bonus? 7.
That would have been 12.
Yes,
Miss.
that'd have been 12. All right.
That'll hit.
So, 9 total.
It's dead. With that second hit, it's done.
Pew pew.
And
A bottle of moonshine. Blows out his finger.
all right.
It's like the fuel for the fire, you know?
Yeah.
At the
I
end
like
of
to. I'm very excited to announce that we're no longer 1 line. We're now 2 lines.
Yep.
Mhm.
Oh shit, they're multiplying.
well, starting their turn,
Mhm.
they're gonna peace out. They're
Didn't
Can
sign up for this.
monsters take the disengage action?
There's
they can.
nothing saying that they can't.
So
I can still head for a while
Both
it's
disengage.
disengaging with my sentinel.
Oh, you're
you
saying so.
can, and booming blade will go off, but the one in the back falls off is gone. It takes off into the woods.
You go.
Is he
So
all
roll
the way
moving-
gone, or is he still like visible if I give a little chase?
Wow.
Well,
That's a
the
good
way
one.
the line of sight is on the forest, it would be it's gonna navigate it. You can chase it if you like. 13
I think
first, let's
it's with
get that
Sentinel can
damage.
actually prevent it from fleeing.
You can.
Yeah, if you hit it, it drops.
It's 24.
Like it's off the map and then.
I guess I shouldn't have rolled the booming blade then, because then it doesn't move.
Oh, it's completely off the map there.
Yeah, it'll. Okay, so booming blade goes off.
Well, hang on. If Doya stops it from fleeing with her attack, then booming blade doesn't go off.
You're right.
I guess, which is a shame because that was a really good roll.
Yeah, sorry.
No,
I don't want
prefer
to let
I
this
prefer
one
your
away.
attack.
Okay, so
So-
that does hit.
I mean, I don't care about killing it. Marble does, but
5 damage.
5.
Yeah, you can't. It can't move. And oh no, roll that with disadvantage because it got its
because
displacer
it
beast
got
back.
it back.
Oh, right.
So
Okay.
roll one more time.
Good thing the AC's so low though, because
Yeah.
Would
Yes.
the booming blade damage have stopped that though?
booming blade didn't happen.
It has to
Okay.
hit. Like a hit on it would trigger it. Yeah, you're fine. So you kept it there,
Good. Now we can get attacked.
and yeah, I mean it tried to use its action to disengage, but you
Oh,
stopped.
that's right.
So it can't attack you right now, and it can't move.
The one to the north.
Well, the one that was trying to, one that beat you up.
Right.
One of the south is just gonna book it and is gonna try and lose you all in the forest.
But it's time to beat it up and throw it off a cliff.
Oh, there's still one left over there. Joya
if,
hooked it
if-
with the
if
ats
all-
in it.
I don't know if I can make a marker. Can you see my ruler?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, if I were to move right there, would I have a chance of seeing it off map and shooting at it?
With disadvantage, and it would have cover. It would have like probably 3/4 cover.
So it
No
would be
So
Very-
like,
yeah, that would be a very difficult roll.
Okay, so
and even then, that was the one that wasn't hurt that bad.
yeah, that would be why Alden would be worried.
I'm not
Well,
too worried. Like
They're
the
running
ma-
away.
Animals, they try their luck and they go away if it seems too hard. Like
No, fair. But both of them are stuck here.
it's not gonna
One's
hold a
dead.
grudge.
One's dead.
The one up on the other side is stuck here. Yeah. Joya kind of caught it in such a way, like grabbed it, hooked its leg as it tried to turn.
How's it looking? The
It
leg
hurt.
one.
It's looking hurt.
I like to think of that she has it hooked with her axe.
Mm-hmm.
And the general consensus is to put these things down.
Well, I mean, if
Like
it's
we
still
did.
here, then we probably don't want to keep it up and active.
But we don't have any use for it.
No, we don't.
Alright.
Also, it's an invasive species.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh.
but we aren't exactly conservatively minded.
Yeah.
No,
Like
but
the
Alden,
informa-
Alden would just want to think more for utility if they could use it for anything.
Mm-hmm. You don't know.
No,
You might be
you-
able to.
You don't know until you dissect it and fuck around.
Exactly.
Remember,
You're a scientist. It's time to
You
fuck around and find
you
out.
can totally shoot through your friends.
I think that would be soft cover at least. At
Right.
this.
Oh,
Friendly
yes.
fire is turned
Hang on,
off.
did we
Got
get
it.
him sharpshooter?
No, I don't think we did.
I don't think we did.
I don't think I've gotten any traits since I started playing the game.
You would have
In
gotten
fact,
one, but
I
we
think-
decided just to go with.
Remind me
stab.
that I still need to get about your fucking infusions with you.
Mhm.
Let's make a schedule for that in the middle of this week, so I have
Sure.
time to finish these public speaking assignments.
Did you want to move to get a better angle on that cat?
Yeah, just go for it. Like, there's
Yeah.
nothing stopping you from just going up and shooting it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
all in
The other
because
one's dead.
I can't figure out how to freaking click and drag myself.
Press
Uh,
space. When you
Once
have
you
the
have
ruler
the
out?
ruler out, you can click space to
Just move yourself to where the ruler is.
follow the ruler.
All
But
right.
Yeah.
also, moving yourself, you need to select the square-looking tool on the top left instead of the ruler.
Oh, well, I mean, I already.
That's fine.
Yeah, you good.
Give it a
Alright.
shot. Regular shot.
Yeah, at that point, Alden would just walk up and aim his force ballista and fire.
Blam.
Wow.
No, Ma, I'll do it. I'll put down old Yeller.
Hit.
Oh,
Nice.
All right. 12. Let's see where we go with this. Does
Okay.
forced movement apply?
I think it might. Let me double check.
I mean, if 5 feet back is putting him anywhere, he's going into the tree.
But as long as he moves 5 feet, he gets booming blade triggering.
Ooh.
And I would use the roll you.
If the
already
target
rolled.
willingly moves 5
Yeah.
feet before
Okay,
that.
so
It
force
has
does not.
to use movement, not be forced to move.
If it's forced to use movement, then it counts.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
So,
I think my infestation would
might.
That
trigger
would
it,
do it, yep.
but being pushed doesn't.
Or fear would do it too.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
shot kind of pushes and it drides on its heels and it snarls at you. It's still alive and you still have an attack action to use.
Yeah, that was your
good thing
bonus action, you still have an action.
Cantrips are free.
Cantrips are free.
So let me find where I put it. Then I would just aim it with another ray of frost.
Cool.
Shoot it with one hand, twirl your axe in the other hand. Blam, again.
It's like I would throw the axe if I weren't worried about it missing. Oh, wait, that was damage, I think.
Yeah, that was damage.
Well, you have you missed. You have an infusion that would allow you to have a weapon returned to you.
God damn
But
it.
we'll deal with that later.
Yeah, but no, we had talked about that infusion and decided
Against.
it didn't really help him since he has so many range options already.
Yeah. So, that missed. The creature is still alive.
Clearly shot while it was bouncing along the ground.
Ruin.
Charge, I guess.
I can't see. I gotta move here. Okay, so that's more than 10 feet.
Yes. You could go here. That would be 10 feet. Or even here, yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna charge up and attack recklessly against the creature.
Go for it.
It's already been,
You're fine.
so it's with advantage.
Cool.
We're
Pretty
just
sure
speeding through
it's
the
dead.
combat right now.
It's dead.
It's dead.
It only had 7 left.
Yeah, she
Pretty
airdrops on it with her spear.
Okay. So,
Barbarian jump.
you guys kind of calm down. The rain's still coming down. You have these two unique creatures that none of you really gotten an idea for. They're certainly not native to any nature, and they had a weird power. About between the two of them, they're about 1,000 pounds.
These are pretty interesting. They have multiple legs, multiple tails.
I have never seen these before. They weren't very nice.
They were large, horrifying, and a pain in the butt.
Mulgoon, are these going to be good enough to win the contest?
Shit, maybe.
Or perhaps, everyone feel free to shoot this idea down if it's ridiculous. Could we use them as bait for something bigger?
Now
Can we
that
carry them with us?
is an idea that I can get behind. Think about how big of a fish we could catch with them.
Might
Like
need
a
to,
literal fish.
At the lake, Give them a bite.
might need to butcher them and bring them in smaller parts.
There's no fun in that.
Last thing I want to do is fight like a fish. It'd be so difficult to fight something underwater.
Well,
Or I mean,
not
we could just leave
venture
them
nothing
here.
gain.
to rot in the sun and draw something on land in. You said there was other tracks, didn't you?
Yeah. There's apparently a big one around here somewhere.
You, with the roll you had, you would probably be able to find him if you wanted.
Yeah, no, let's
Yeah.
fucking go.
Do you know what type of creature he was? It was.
That is a bit of information I will convey to you as soon as the DM tells me.
Something fucking big.
Like dinosaur big? We've
The
seen
last
dinosaurs.
time I saw something this big, I was looking at Altagoon dancing around the bonfire.
Remember when we killed it? Oh, I don't remember that either. No,
It had 2 legs, or like 4 legs, unlike these guys who had 6, but you could tell it was a large, heavy creature.
Yeah, it was a bimopedal son of a bitch.
I mean,
Had anywhere between 2 to 7 toes.
these creatures are unusual. If we're not,
We're not here
using
for
them.
unusual. We're here for big, and all these are pretty darn impressive. I wouldn't say they're big.
Is there anything useful on them, though? I suppose. I'm not a survivalist, so I'm not sure
Let's
how
let's rummage them pockets.
I have a feeling I'm going to regret this.
So
Like-
you'd like to try and like dissect these creatures, or
Yeah, sure.
If I made a set of armor out of their skin,
Survival.
would I be displaced?
you don't know what you could pull off. Depends on how well you roll. And he's had a pretty good roll. 19. This is beyond by one of them. You get a decent amount of hide and the 2 tendrils.
Cool.
Wherever you keep that.
I don't think he has a bag holding, so probably I don't know. It's in his backpack, I guess. Probably fucking disgusting, but everything else about him is fucking disgusting. Whatever.
Did you want to go on the other one?
If you guys want me to.
Do we need? Well, maybe we should keep one in case we don't capture our other prey. Maybe
Yeah,
we.
you make a good point. We got 3 charges on our thing, right? So we can go ahead and mark the other one as ours and leave it here.
Should we just put a stick on it or
Well,
bury
no,
it?
we got the thingamajig. If I remember correctly, right, Sumner? We got 3 charges on the thing.
Yes, there's a stone. It's
So
like
we
a
can-
1 use, like 1, 2, 3. If you have,
So basically, we could tag this and leave it here.
you
and
could
we-
tag something. Yeah,
And then, like, if we don't find what we want, we can come back to that.
you hope.
Fair enough.
Okay, let's tag it just in case.
Alakablam! Guys, tag it.
You just got to put the stone up to it, and like almost like a.
That's all I gotta do.
Does it just
Yeah.
put like a team 6 on there?
It just puts a big number 6 on it. It's almost like your, like a brand. Except it's just a rock up against it, and it just happens.
Team 6, huh?
I'm not even gonna be mad if Team 9 shows up, takes it, and like pretends it's a 9 Yeah, we're holding the stone backwards.
Wonderful. I mean, we've got one tagged. We can try to go for the bigger one, and then you
Well, I
could
guess-
use the last charge to brand yourself after Goon in commemoration of our great hunt.
Oh, shit, I hadn't even thought about that. That's a good idea.
If
Don't
you'd like
get
to
matching
actually make
brands.
an Arcana check on the rock, that just you were questioning like how it works. It's like, oh, let's do this. Can.
Oh, I can do that. I can do that.
It's illusory stripped.
Alright, good thing I knew
It's
that.
about all. It's all about all you got with that.
Thank goodness my nature checks are better than my arcana checks.
All right, so
Um,
I'll say this one's the one that's marked.
while he's skinning it too, and we decide where we're going next, I'm kind of just going to be pacing and like making grunting sounds,
You still have
you
the
like
horn?
okay?
straining. Ugh. I'm trying to retract the horn.
Have you tried squatting? Usually that helps. Get you everything lined up nice.
They call it a squatty potty.
Mm,
Have you tried pushing it back in? Like, Go put it up against a tree and try to scare it.
I don't know.
You just gotta give it a little mania assistance.
Do I just polish it and see what happens? No, God, no. I'm not sorry.
Oh my.
I was always taught you're not supposed to polish your horn public, but I'm not gonna judge.
I was thinking the whole time I was talking about the horn popping up. I'm just thinking back to like grade school. Like, and if it was on your forehead instead of your pants, how much more awkward it would be.
Good boy.
What are you talking about?
Okay.
I don't get it, Brew. Could you explain it?
Think about something boring.
I'm thinking about
Julie.
baseball and my grandpa.
I'm fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
I don't think you are.
I'm good.
Be right back. Sorry.
Does it look stupid? Be honest.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Larry.
Oh. Okay.
Why? He said be honest.
I did.
Yeah,
I
it
didn't
looks
mean
fucking
be
stupid.
honest though. I meant lie to me.
You look very intimidating.
Well,
Marble cracks up in the background.
that'll have to do, I suppose. Are we moving along?
Yeah.
Don't strain too hard, though. You might, hurt something. We wouldn't want you to have a hoarse voice.
You don't think I'll transform fully into? Am I a were unicorn?
We met one, didn't we?
Not a were unicorn. We met
Oh,
werewolves.
where unicorn?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said, am I aware of a unicorn?
No. Like a.
Like a werewolf.
A werecorn.
I don't think a Primera would actually hurt you.
I think a werecorn would be hilarious, but
I think
only
it's
if, like,
called-
if it turned you into an ear of corn.
I think it's called lichen cloppy.
Oh my god. Shut the fuck up.
Oh my gosh.
I hated myself for saying it, honestly.
So good though. Fucking cash money, friend.
So as you guys keep moving towards the lake, were you gonna take the one tank you've kind of butchered up as bait, or were you just leaving that? You mentioned
The one
it.
we butchered up as a bait.
I'd say you can drag it along. What's
I'm not
left of
touching
it, between the Strand people. Are you
Great, go
continuing
Gray
to
would
just
have no
march
problem.
through the forest willy nilly?
Well, no, we're gonna be tracking the big boy.
Oh, you're going up. That's okay.
Yeah. You said I could find him with that roll.
Do we go
so, yeah.
stealthily, or do we just
That's
go
what I'm
in
saying.
guns a-blazing?
Oh, I say guns blazing.
Then do we
Alright.
need the
But why'd
bait?
you bother having bait then?
Can we at least
make
take,
it more tempting.
can we at least take a short rest so people who are hurt can get HP back?
Ah, that's an interesting
So I
idea.
don't have to waste spells.
Perfect. It's still early in the day. Short rest probably won't hurt much.
Fine.
Oh, my pool of the dice comes back on a long rest. Oh, wow. I should have went fucking big boy blasting then. Oh. Can I heal myself before the long rest and then regain my spell slot? Or
I can't
before the short
imagine.
rest?
Well, you said you regain them on a long rest, don't you?
That's my ability.
Warlock
to
spell
be-
slots.
I'm talking about, can I cast like an actual spell level healing slot on myself? And then
Do whatever
regain
you
it?
want.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I want to see what you would be able to.
Well, what, does your class regain spell slots on a short rest?
Yes,
Yes.
warlocks
Warlocks
do
do, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
Alright,
trade-off
I'm
to
gonna-
getting like 2 spell slots.
that. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's why I found the coffee lock so fucking funny until they changed it after they released the Warforge.
I did it at higher level, but why did it only?
Maybe the formula's not right.
So 3.
Should have been a 3d8.
Yeah.
There you go. That will be right
19.
back.
Okay.
short rest.
All right, y'all short rested up.
How do I do that again?
All right, that'll work.
You guys just sitting in, well, you could kind of find a better area than the middle is open here. It's still raining.
Oh, does anyone else need healing before I would take the short rest?
Missing 11.
You're missing 11? Okay, well
Yeah.
then I would have cast Cure Wounds on you as well.
Heal me, Daddy.
I'm back.
I'll come back.
Okay, so how much?
Yeah, you're good. You're full.
Okay, okay.
Zap.
Way. That's some good stuff, I gotta say. Could you think you could put that in a bottle?
I don't know. It just kind of comes out the horn.
Oh god.
Do you think there's any way we could extract it?
I just sort of looked at you and I seen that you were still injured and I thought about keeping you
Sorry.
alive. And then
it just came out.
it just came out.
That's impressive.
It's okay. A lot of young healers have that issue when they first start.
Yeah, really, I've not had that issue.
So, where do we track this beast?
Let's say throughout your short rest, want to take anybody want to take a perception check?
I'll do it.
No, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I can.
Ooh.
Oh, well, that 20.
There we go.
Oh,
My dice
yeah.
are back to normal.
Goon, you catch it, and Elna, you also see it as well. As you're kind of just resting in an area where you kind of dried the one corpse aside. In the rain, there's in the distance, it's not like it's even trying to hide from you, but it's more like through the rain you see this very, very large elk. A giant elk just standing there, kind of partially concealed some bush, just staring at you guys.
This isn't the big boy though.
No,
Yeah.
the creatures were very much larger. This is a large creature, but those were, that has hooves. The thing you saw was more like, it had fingers almost, stubby little things, but they're big paws.
Okay.
But there's just this elk staring at you guys.
Hey, don't look now, but we're being eye-fucked by an elk.
I think that's just a natural creature. I mean, it's an impressive stag, but I don't think it's going to be more
Not
impressive
elk.
than...
Oh, there was a grape in my grape.
He's great.
Elk.
Yeah, elk.
Well, still, maybe not as impressive as the Displacer Beast.
No, this thing's bigger than a Displacer Beast.
It's,
All three of them probably would have matched what this guy is.
Does it seem... Well, the Displacer Beasts were obviously predators, and it's an elk, so it's not aggressive.
No, just
Does it
watching you.
seem like a natural elk, or does it seem supernatural or fey, or like...
Make a
some way?
nature check.
Nature check? Oh, that's intelligence, actually.
The palpable relief as he realizes.
Definitely not.
Who fucking wad?
His dice did.
I set it up to do
God.
that.
Yep.
That is an elk. You're right.
That's just a really big elk.
It's big,
As long
but
as it doesn't start attacking us.
I don't think it will. Elks are pretty passive, right?
We grab that and stop fucking around the forest, or
Well, I'm not sure if my patron would appreciate us killing an elk.
Do the rules say it has to be brought back dead?
They
We
never
just
mentioned.
We could just beat the shit out of it, drag it back, get our prize, and then release it.
I feel like there's a trophy element to it. If I recall, in some of the taverns, there were trophies.
No, you just get a smaller elk and you just make it bigger, you know?
Well, you're the expert here. What do you say? Do we go for the elk, or do we continue tracking these unusual beasts?
I say we keep tracking the beast, let that thing do its thing, but that's just my unprofessional opinion.
So the question is, it's all about size, correct?
Yes.
And yes, as much as it's probably some kind of rare elk or something.
But as we also just mentioned, their platoon may not like them doing that.
We haven't seen any of the other participants out here, or tracks of other hunters.
Boone picked up the fact that there are 2 other groups in the forest. Right now, you don't know where they are.
Do we need to go to? Do you guys do group votes?
There'd probably be 3 that had kind of went in this direction.
Yes, group votes are wonderful.
Group vote, elk, or unusual, unknown danger.
I don't
Smurf?
think we should go after the elk.
No elk. Okay. Smurf, you said no elk too, I believe.
I prefer not murdering an elk.
We're actually going to win this. I don't know if an elk's going to do it.
Oh, I think that is unanimous then. Marvel, do you have an opinion on this?
whatever gets it out of here the quickest.
Okay, so that will be undecided. And I suppose we're tracking the unusual beasts then.
Yeah. Got it.
Man, I don't know. Would it have been cooler if I had elk horns than this unicorn thing?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Sorry, no. I meant no.
Oh,
I think it
very
would be
honest
cooler.
group.
I think I would like to have elk horns. That would be
You want
kind
some
of.
elk horns?
Is that possible?
If we kill
Magic
that
missile.
elk.
I'm joking.
No.
I'm assuming these horns, these elk antlers would be too big to strap to your head. Well, you wouldn't be able to wear that fancy hat of yours. Sorry.
Guess going after the big guy.
The weird creatures, yeah.
Yep. Let's do it.
Smurf just kind of like you, then lead the well.
Alright. I'm gonna do it.
Well, as you kind of walk away from the elk and continue forward on your own path, it's still shitty and rainy. You have a good idea of where its lair. You met the threshold, so you're like, yeah, a lot of this path looks like it's in this general direction. It'll still let me see how far away. 2 things. A little deeper into the forest, so you might not get there before nightfall. Are you just going stealthy? You guys keeping out a watch?
Yeah, I would like to hope so.
Well,
Keeping an eye out. Although I'm starting to think I should just use my passive instead of rolling.
I mean,
I would
honestly,
give
I'd
better
probably just
results.
use my passive.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think I'll just use my passive unless I'm looking for something in particular.
Okay. Kind of letting your natural senses take over.
Oh, so we're doing like a long rest watch rotation thing? Is that what we're doing?
Well, right now this is just you guys walking through
Oh, I see.
the forest. You know you probably won't make it to where the creature's lair is before the end of the day, but I didn't know if you guys were moving stealthily or
Are
keeping
we
an eye out
tracking?
for
Yeah.
other creatures.
I don't think Goon cares, but that's just Goon.
Do we want to track stealthily, or?
I mean, I would prefer so we don't have,
All right.
displacer beasts coming up and attacking us out of blue again.
Fine, Dad.
I'm being stealthy over here. Look at Goon. Slipping from bush to bush. Look at this. Stealth roll.
Stealth between two bushes.
All right, man, I'm being consistent today.
I try to concentrate on making my horn retract and accidentally instead cast light through it. Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Turn it off, Numrod.
I'm trying.
Stuff it out. This isn't the time to be showing it off. Time and place. Put it away.
I can't.
Cover it up.
Maybe if you push on the tip, it'll go back in.
Don't say I never did nothing for you.
Have you tried taking a bath in cold water?
I push on the tip and see if it goes back in. Does it go back in first?
Oh my god.
I'm letting the dungeon master decide if my
This
horn
is
retracts
your
or not.
RP.
Okay.
So, Dale doesn't want to touch that at all.
Goon did.
It feels like it's going to give, but you're not sure if it's
I think
if by pushing it in is going to be smashed into his brain matter.
it's collapsible. I think you gotta calm down.
Okay, I'll try. I'll try. Oh, I know. Classic.
What?
It retracts, but there's like a 2-inch nub still sticking out.
That'll do it. That's
No, it's a 12-inch horn,
Oh, is it? Wow.
but it retracts 8 inches, so there's still.
I've just about had it with this horn.
You thought it couldn't get any worse. With.
Oh no, I thought it could be worse. I just was hoping it would.
Okay.
Welcome back.
that's kind of impressive. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, it's in a little bit, but I think it's as good as Ross is gonna get for now.
You should at least cover it up a little bit more with, I don't know, a hat or pants or something.
I'll I have a small pouch that I keep spell components in, and I'll just put the little pouch over and tie it around my head, so it's just kind of like a, there's like underwear, but it's like an elephant.
Oh god.
Sorry, why am I in fucking? Did I revert to a 14-year-old?
I don't know, but it's an ongoing process and it's not stopping.
It's getting worse. I'm sorry.
I love this.
No, it's just like a pouch, and I just tied it around my head, and it looks almost worse than if I had just left it. But it blocks the light.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you didn't have to do any of this.
Oh
No,
my
it
gosh.
just sort of happened.
Just
I
letting it
didn't
happen.
plan any of this.
Seems just not perfect.
Oh, okay, good. Let's get back to tracking this.
Okay.
You alright there, Julie?
Yep. I'll be fine. This is just
Sure.
highly entertaining.
You sure? Because it's like the third time you've died
Yeah.
in an hour.
Yeah, I'm good. Let's keep going.
Okay.
Well, as you guys are going through, it's getting a little bit darker, but you had a decent enough pace on that. But something is going on. I'd like you to roll another survival check, Goon, and a perception check. And other people can kind of
Survival and perception.
yeah. You're like you're looking, and then you're like, this is yeah.
Can
it's
I do
almost like
perception?
anybody can do perception. Just as Goon's like, this is really weird. It's like the forest and the trats are just not. Joey, you're like, oh, that's okay. Don't see anything. Anybody else?
The bag is sort of impeding my vision a little bit.
Oh, you rolled a persuasion there, Goon.
Oh.
It worked until you noticed.
Okay.
It wouldn't matter. I mean, I
wouldn't
guess
matter?
I guess it would. Whatever. Okay. Yeah,
I'm
it wouldn't
sticking
matter.
to my 17.
That's fine. Okay, with 17 passive and Alnon's 19. Again, out of the corner of your eye, you turn. There's that elk again. Just out of, not like line of sight, but like off in the distance, maybe 50 feet away from you. It's like it wants to be seen, almost, because only two of you really are able to catch it. But while Goons is going, this trats almost doesn't make sense. I thought I had it, but now suddenly this shit's gone. You catch that out of the corner of your eye, just standing there, staring at you. As night starts to kind of fade, your end of your first day. The rain will light up, but at the moment,
Oh, does anyone know what that thing does?
Alden's head would just straight out turn at it to see what it does.
it just stares at you.
Any of you guys ever get mugged? Because that's how it starts.
That doesn't sound nice, getting mugged by wildlife.
I've been mugged several times.
Yeah, not surprised. Anyway, you gotta you can't show fear to them.
Is
What
that
would you
an
suggest?
honest- Everyone roll a charisma check to intimidate the.
Everyone
Can't
roll
If
show
for
that's
fear.
fear.
like
We
what
have
you're
to
actually, if I would say if
assert
you're actually
dominance.
trying to push that as a thing,
I will remove the bag. Allow
I'd
the
almost
horn.
say saving throw, but it's too late now.
I'll allow the horn
Do I
to
even
grow
have?
to its maximum length.
Intimidation? I don't.
I had a 14.
This is like a counter intimidation going on here. We're
Yeah.
intimidating
Let me
off.
try. Didn't work. It's not the size of the horn.
So why the
I
fuck is
suppose.
anyone listening to Marvel?
Yeah, you gotta get this, and then
This-
Smear's like, yeah.
Like,
We're all like-
hold
yeah,
on,
he knows
kinda
some
tries.
stuff, but this doesn't apply in any way, shape, or form.
We're trying to like make herself look.
You
bigger,
actually
you
seem
know,
like you actually do the best job because you're just what you're used to compared to everybody else. And Joy, you just can't be intimidating to save your life. You just can't.
Doya thumbs her arm. She's like, eh.
Doya tries to roar and it sounds like a baby lion.
Hold on, I think you did.
I'm
Smith
reminded
did a pretty
of the
good
fucking
job.
video of the like turtle trying to have sex.
But as you all trying to just stare this
I mean,
unicorn
Doya's trying
off.
to be intimidating, and I'm just picturing that one video of like a turtle getting brushed.
The mambo.
The mambo. Freaking Joe Cat.
Alden would probably reach for his force ballista. And
If you
we
like.
need to eat, right?
We have food.
I imagine you bring rations and you get muffins every day. That's up to
Can't
you.
live
I
on
said it is
muffins
just.
alone.
It is just standing
you
there
can.
staring at you.
Don't
the
you dare
rain
tell
is
Smearf otherwise.
getting
If,
lighter.
if you don't have food, that raises questions as to like what the fuck you're doing. Considering we're just one day out of town.
It's more about getting something fresh and the meat just literally staring at them.
Well,
Could Alden look? Is it dark right now? Just checking.
It's getting dark. Like you're on the cusp, and the rain is setting off. It's getting better, but I mean, yep.
Could Alden like look past, using dark vision to see if there's anything else lurking behind it?
Well, I said it was 50. Elves have a 60.
Yeah.
We can see a little bit further than that. It's dark vision's almost kind of kicking in now, but you just see it. I mean, you could roll a perception. Yeah, you just see the giant elk staring at you. Its horns are almost like you can't even see them through the bush. You just kind of just see its upper torso over the low ground bush, the trees, and then its head kind of just not quite into the canopy. Not gonna lie, like big old shit. I don't even remember that one movie, the anime where there's the wolf
Princess
girl.
Mononoke. Okay.
Yeah,
Princess
like, kind of vibes
Mononoke.
like that, where there's just like this big elk. Just think that's even. I don't even remember if that's where I got the inspiration from.
Gotta be honest, guys. I don't think that's a normal arc.
Do you have? We have some magic users. Do we have any ways of discerning if its intent is good or bad?
Is speak to animals a cleric spell? I
No,
don't think
that's
so.
a druid spell, I think.
I was
You
thinking
should
like
one even have already.
out of character. I was thinking like detect good and evil, but
No, that only works for like Fae and demons.
I'm going to go ahead and try and make an insight check to see if I can see what its intentions are.
Huge is actually. Wow, this thing's actually bigger than I thought it was. I just looked it over it. It's a huge creature.
Oh god, it's huge. Why are we having this thing? I'm just kidding. But no,
If you'd like to do an insight, go right ahead.
yeah.
And when you said it was bigger than the displacer beast, that's kind of what I assumed.
Oh yeah, like
yeah, I
the
was
three of
thinking
them
mash,
together
or-
would
Yeah.
equal about what
Man,
this
I
thing
am
is.
rolling well today.
Yeah, you said that. I was like, okay, so it's huge.
But you do know that the other creature that you were originally tracking would probably be a heavier beast, even if it's not size-wise same.
I'm just gonna stand here and radiate nut caring.
Radiate edge.
Yep.
Radiant edge.
Yep.
It's your new spell. Now with the insight, you can't really get an idea of what's... Well, here. Let's see if it... I'll pull up this. Yeah, you can't tell anything from it. It's just staring at you.
Elk don't normally track creatures.
And it's been like a few hours since you last saw it.
Other
so,
people
yeah.
are going to see this target and may not be as compassionate as we are.
Maybe it's like a deer or something.
Maybe we should try to communicate with it to see why it's following us.
Okay. Smurf will walk up to it.
Doyle will
I'll
go with
also-
Smurf.
As you guys get through
This
the
is a bad
bush
idea.
to
We'll
within
walk
about, let's say 20 feet, it moves back. Like, as you're trying to, like, you got it in line of sight, but then you got to, like, get around a bush, and you kind of have to, you kind of lose sight of it for just a brief second, and then as you move around a tree, maybe more than, a second or two, it's further back.
But
Staring
you
at
didn't
you.
see it move.
Well, like, if someone who didn't move, you probably just saw it scamper off. 'Cause you weren't.
Yeah.
I'd imagine Marble just fucking stood there.
Marble's just staying there.
He
Thank you
didn't
very
see
much.
it teleport. He just
Mhm.
quickly kind of dashed back. Kind of ruined the move when you have two different perspectives, but I'm not gonna lie.
That's fine. He's not saying.
Yeah, to those who are walking toward, it's almost like it's over there. But still standing. It's keeping about a 40-foot distance from you, but it's moved back.
Smurf would hold out a muffin.
Make an animal handling check.
Can I assist by just saying like we mean you no harm. We only wish to speak to you. Oh, great forest spirit,
Don't kiss its ass.
Why not?
Don't you worship a muffin?
I do. That doesn't mean I don't respect other deities.
Who all moved forward and who all stayed behind?
Doya staying with Smurf.
Yeah, me
Okay.
as well, obviously, I guess.
So you three and chat. Just want to make sure.
Alden would have stayed back with his ballista nearby.
And Goon, you stayed back.
Yeah.
So three and
Grey Wind's gonna like not go up all the way, but she'll like center herself
Sure.
between the two groups.
This is a really
Um,
good way of like separating the good and evil party members.
Alden is not evil. He is just skeptical as shit.
Yes, yes. All the nice and less nice.
There we go.
it doesn't. The animal doesn't. The elf doesn't step forward. It almost steps in such a way back a bit, but as if it's trying to lead you somewhere. It turns around and goes in a different direction. It's as if it wants you to follow it.
Okay. Spirit just kind of go,
Well, why not?
I'll shout out to Goon and say, yeah, it's leading us somewhere. This can only end well.
Yes. From all the tales I remember as a child, you should definitely follow strange creatures in the woods. They lead you all the best rooms. Let's go.
Oh, for fuck's sake. You're not happy getting mugged, you're gonna follow them in an alley too.
that's
Well, that's
We're not
kind of
in the
happened
city.
before, actually.
Well, yeah, we're not
Marble.
in the city. There's no alley, so your logic falls apart here, brother.
Fucking yeah,
Maybe
right,
just-
but you go first.
Taps his temple. Gotta think.
Don't touch me.
Your
Stepping
temple.
stepping on his temple
sorry.
is like, you gotta think, man.
I can't help but think that Smear purposely does this sometimes just to annoy Marble.
100%.
Is Smurf
mean-
becoming Dulric?
I mean, Marble deserves to be annoyed. He's
Wouldn't that be
such a
fun?
shit.
Wouldn't that be funny if Dulric became purely good and Smurf became just like this evil muffin cleric?
Slowly more jaded and evil.
Alright, but
Raises
yeah,
his
that's fair.
army.
May your muffins be stale and
Sure.
tasteless.
How
It was
long
Bran all along.
into the night do you follow this creature?
Does it push us past the point of exhaustion? I guess like
It
I
just
don't
keeps going. It stays within the forest.
does it stay within 40? If we stopped to rest, does it seem like it waits for us?
Yes.
Thoughts? We
Say a
push
couple
on.
hours in, yeah, it's getting to the point where it's like you gotta sleep.
Yeah, we've just walked a lot today already.
Yeah.
So I'm sure we'll run into our limit pretty soon.
It's a
But
good
yeah, no,
idea
Smear
to
would have
rest.
Be like,
I'm just gonna take a nap then.
Marble's not complaining, but he's swaying a little bit.
We'll keep an eye on the beast.
You fucking do that.
I'm going to try to concentrate on the horn. See if it gives me any guidance.
Someone else roll me a d20 as we hit into the night.
Oh, great.
Want me to do it?
Let's really do it. I'll be right back.
5.
That's a nice, clear night. And you all just take your rest.
I hope people all, we also keep watching like you
Yeah,
and stuff.
Doya usually does the first watches.
All right, so Doya, then I know Smurf is last. Who is second and third?
Grey Wind will be second.
Okay. In the dark.
Mm-hmm.
And then
If they're going into the dark, Alden would be behind them, still at a distance.
well, they're not
sort.
moving. It's just
No, we're
like
just
Greywood
watching
has
them.
no dark vision, so it's like, yeah, Major goes second in the
Well-
dead of night.
I think we'll have a campfire,
All right.
unless someone thinks it's a bad idea because of other.
I mean, there's no real dangers. Like, no obvious dangers,
A
so...
giant elk is probably towering past the trees and like a fucking beacon. So like, I feel like that's more distracting than a campfire. It's not glowing or luminescent in any way, is it?
The
elk.
elk, no.
Okay.
even like you can still see
Just
it.
huge.
It's big, and even in the dark with like obviously the ones without dark vision wouldn't be able to see it, but even they can still keep it on a beat on it. So what's that?
So shall I roll my perception for the first watch?
For your first night, go for it.
7.
All right. Nothing going on. The elk's still there. Your watch pretty much goes uneventful. Who's second? Rewan?
Yeah.
So with disadvantage, well, yeah, to see out.
Past the campfire for
Past
sure.
the
It would be
campfire.
disadvantage, yeah.
Animex, sorry.
Perception?
Yes.
Oh, she's got really bad wisdom too.
Yeah.
Is this position for everyone or just a couple people?
This is the night check.
Okay.
Again, nothing really catches her eye. Who wanted to do third?
Not me.
Watch.
Yeah, third watch.
I can do it.
Sure. You have night vision, so you don't have disadvantage imposed on your perception check.
He's
Rewan
hella.
taps you on your shoulder.
Alright, just roll it.
Yes, and we're still.
I'm not
cap-
doing
I think-
third. I'm not doing third watch, but I'll be awake by that
What
time.
the fuck?
So
Oof.
you're passive. Hold on. You're sitting there, and your wind. I think Kyle's mic is open,
Oh shit.
I think Alden probably got hit harder by that,
but
by that dog thing than he thought.
your eye just keeps being drawn over to the fact that the elk is still just standing where you left it, staring at you, and it's really bothering you.
He's just kind of like sitting on the stump, like sweating.
Yeah, and you look at it out of the front, and you look back. It's like, oh shit, it's still there. By that time, you marble with your 17% passive
Yes.
would hear almost some kind of rustling off in the distance, like in a different direction than even that you were coming. Just something happening off in there, but it's far enough away. Who fucking knows? Wolves, like it's something. Not like natural,
All
just,
right.
or a scroll running through the bush, but
Maybe.
no, it's not that. It's a little bit more than that, but it's so far away you fear you
Right.
don't have to worry about it.
Keep an eye on it unless it starts getting closer.
Yeah, you get an idea. You getting a beat on it. And then Smurf, you wanted to do fourth.
I wish we had a Jake the dog in our party.
The fucking thing's still there waiting for you. Nothing in the area.
Smurf would leave out a muffin for it and keep doing his thing.
At some point, you think you do hear some rustling, again, off in a different direction. You are aware that there are other people in the forest, and so you get maybe there's another group. You kind of get a beat on it where the direction it is. Maybe they're getting an early start. Not sure. That's about it.
Oh my god,
So-
it is that. Sorry, I just saw Brass post in the
Oh, what?
Discord.
You're not wrong, dude. I forgot about that.
I forgot about that too.
It just made me think about it.
That was the
Kill
horse
the
with the
horse.
ball, right? It needed to be on the ball.
I don't know. I don't.
I think that
remember
I
what
think
it
it
was.
needed to be on a ball, and it just rolled away, inspiring happiness or some shit.
Should we get this elk a ball?
You know, as you guys all come to, you got your nice rest. Roll in the d20. See how the next day is. You are determining the fate of basically the day of everyone here. Just realizing, like, I'm making you roll, it'll affect other groups. Well, whoever wants to roll their d20 to determine how nice of a day it is.
I gave already.
All right, I got you. got you.
Roll 1 for every group involved in this chase. The weather's real weird out here.
Yeah.
Rolling what?
I believe Goon wanted to roll the d20.
Oh.
There it
There he
is.
is.
13. It rains again, but it's not as bad as yesterday.
But
It's
I
just
use
a
that.
light drizzle.
I use that to protect it. Because fuck you. I might use it.
Sure. How do you predict what the weather is going to be?
Magic.
You just...
It's magic. It creates a little tiny, like, little...
I just didn't know if you wanted to put a spin on it.
Nah, not for that one. I was
Sure.
Straight up.
So you know that for the next 12 hours it's going to rain, and then roll another d20 to determine what it's going to be tonight. Because you know for the next 24 hours.
I'm sure.
After it, the rain, about midnight, it's overcast. It'll be overcast tonight, but there won't be a chance of rain. A low chance of rain, maybe 23% chance.
It's a fairly
Maybe
specific...
37% chance.
Yeah, a 37% chance of rain.
A 37%
So it's
chance
absolutely
of...
guaranteed
but it'll
to
be
rain in the middle of the
overcast.
night.
Yeah, 100%. A 3% chance of
Well, I mean, you
something
basically
happening means
got
it's
your
gonna happen.
weather forecast. The
Yeah,
creature's
but
still
also
there.
weather forecasts are always wrong.
Yeah, right. The creature's still there, waiting for you all to get up. Goon, make a survival check.
I fucking will. 'Cause I personally am sus to this thing. But,
Yeah, seems legit.
Yeah.
Seems legit.
Okay.
Can I
So-
make a survival check as well, just to?
So, what are the chances this is another group like sending us on a
Fucking with
long
us?
goose
Yeah.
chase?
Oh,
I was
100%.
thinking that a while
I'm
ago.
100% calling that as well. But it's Goon.
So,
Yeah, where?
as you,
And
just
Marble
you
doesn't
guys
change,
head
so-
off into the follow the thing, it keeps its pace, like it's leading you somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
If you would like to roll your own survival, Doya, go right ahead.
Okay. Because she's starting to think, this is this is kind of weird.
She's starting to think that?
Yes.
15.
Smith used detect magic.
Well, the range on the touch magic is what?
60 feet, I think.
60 feet. Okay, give me a sec.
I think. I haven't checked yet.
I thought it was 30.
I mean, it is 30. You're right.
Nothing within 30 feet of you. With the 15, you're like, you looked it up, because now it's still kind of rainy, but it's not as bad. You kind of get an idea where the sun is. This thing's not leading you in the direction Goon was going to lead you, but then again, Goon lost the trail, and you're not quite sure. I'd say. No, I mean the survival is the survival check. Get the feeling that it might be actually leading you in like a bullshit path, bullshit like circles. But you're not too sure. You're not familiar, but you're like the doubt is kind of creeping in.
Yeah.
How long do you follow
But
this?
she trusts Goon, so she's just
Terrible
like,
fucking idea.
yeah.
How long do you follow the giant elk?
Till he gets us, so I guess way too long.
Okay. Do you go tonight?
I think she'll start questioning if it was like after 3 hours of
Okay.
more following this thing.
Go.
Okay. So you're voicing these concerns?
Yeah, she's gonna, after a few hours of following this thing, she's like, I think we're wasting time, guys. Where are we going? What are we
So
doing?
You had something important to show us. Why? What's your concern?
I don't know. It just feels like it's leading us off track. maybe it's distracting us from what we're trying to do here. I mean, we're supposed to be hunting something big, right?
Right. And I mean, it's pretty big, if I'm not mistaken. But we agreed we didn't want to kill it.
Why are we following it then?
You know, that is an excellent question.
Because it wanted us to. I was kind of just going with the flow.
So you're saying you don't think it's real?
I don't
Fireball.
know.
Firebolt.
Okay. Roll to fireball. Firebolt. Okay. The 8 or the 14 does hit this creature on the side, and you do 8 damage to it.
Does it do anything?
It reacts to the fact that it just got hit with fire, so yeah. It didn't just pass through as if it was an illusion. And it kind of scampers a bit, and it tries its best to get out of line of sight. Do you follow it? Do you just kind of let it go?
Well, I guess it is real.
Whoops.
No, I think that's fine. Maybe we've wasted hours now. How do we pick up the trail of another creature at this point?
Well, I've clearly led us astray, so we should let Doya do it.
Well,
I won't be blamed for anything else, goddammit.
I won't lie.
Should I look for a new set of tracks to follow?
I'm a little angry at this elk, if it has indeed led us astray.
You want to
It's
go
kind
kill
of
the
a
elk?
dick move.
Want to go kill the elk?
Should we?
Ooh, we need another group vote.
Let's go kill the elk.
Elk's
go.
a dick. We kill it.
Yeah, let's
Yay
go.
or nay?
Let's go.
2 for yes.
Game's already gone.
Marble.
Couldn't wait.
Doya.
Doya goes to chase him.
Come
I
here,
think-
you son of a bitch.
I think that's 3. Alnan, opinions?
You get your stag ass back here. I'm gonna mount you on the wall.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like we're wasting time with this thing.
Okay. Is this how you guys normally do votes?
I think Goon and Doya are just gone right now. They're too far away.
Smurf?
Oh yeah. The next time I get this thing in sight, I'm gonna cast Phantasmal Force on it.
What's that?
Smurf, how do you vote? Walking and talking, please, people.
Walking and
Smurf just looks
talking.
at them running off. I think they've already voted for him.
Okay, that's, I think, a unanimous vote then. We make this elk pay for making a stew. Hold up. This thing's too big to drag anywhere. This is stupid.
It's possible.
It's possible.
I mean, Doya's just chasing Goon because she's like, wait, come back. But he's just like, no, we're getting this thing. Nope.
Yeah, let's
You
go.
Alright.
guys haven't made it. Well, you're in the forest, but
How far away is it from everyone?
it's keeping a distance
About
Like 40 yards.
40
of
feet?
about 50 now. It's trying a little bit more to stay out of line of sight.
I
So
will...
any more attacks would be at it would have some cover on it. So I give it like 4 AC.
Okay.
But it still seems to be like leading your asses somewhere,
I'm gonna...
cat and mouse style now.
I'm gonna follow it, but I might shoot an Eldritch Blast at it.
Sure. We'll do one little bit here. Anybody who'd like to launch an attack, go right ahead.
Okay.
And
good.
then we'll do something else after that.
Okay.
Marble is convinced this will end terribly, and he just wants to be there for it.
So, can I roll to
So
attack?
he can rub in people's
You can roll to
faces.
attack, and then so it'll have some cover
Higher
as it's
AC,
weaving
okay.
through the trees. Oh, the fact that this thing's super huge and it's still managing, nope, miss.
Alright, well, I gotta do the 2 beams. Whoa.
Rolling
22
for
hit?
priority.
Hold on, let me 22. Yes. You still managed to ping through. Ooh, that was a good hit. All right. Now,
Fool me once.
give me a second. I need to read this. What are you doing with Phantasmal Force?
I'm trading an illusion that's going to beat the shit out of it as it flies around.
What? Okay, but. Well, I guess I have to make my check.
Mm-hmm.
And then still, just what is it that is beating it up, that is dealing this attack?
I was thinking a giant flying rock sort of thing. Not like a rock, but like a rock. You know, the flying rock.
I thought you said croc for a
creature
second.
That is
In the forest with tight trees?
Yeah, sure.
larger than the deer.
I mean, it's not going to be that big.
A flying bird.
It is going to be
A
smaller than it.
flying bird.
It is
Actually,
going to be
you
smaller
wouldn't
than
have seen the rock either.
Oh yeah.
I mean, sure, but like I didn't say
A
it was
big
a rock
bird.
specifically. It's a big bird.
Yes.
Does it have an imaginary friend?
Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street?
It's the big bird flying around.
Car, guys.
Hey, Snuffleupagus.
When I get you, I'm gonna kick your butt.
What's your 15?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, you do cat well. I imagine you feel the connection kind of trigger on this creature.
Mm.
So do your d6. Okay. As it's running, do a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Who's chasing it?
All
Let's say, what's the marching order, the running order here? Goon, Doya.
I rolls towards the back this time.
I guess I would be next since I suggested we walk and talk. And I shot an Eldritch Blast at it, so.
I only see one dexterity saving throw.
Oh, we're all supposed to roll?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I
bad.
didn't know that.
That's why, well, I'd say the first 3 people.
Normal,
Okay.
right?
Then,
Yeah, Smith's,
Oh, no.
Smith's
Then
like in the back.
God dang!
wait, am I one of them then? I guess I would be.
the fuck between the two of you?
I just shrug.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I just came back over here. So, Goon, Joya, Arvin, and Alnan, you all have a hard time pressing through the next patch of, like, chasing this creature down as, like, the roots and the tangle, it just gets harder to move through the path that it led you, the area of the forest that it led you through. So you're slowing down, and it is going to it'll allow itself to gain some distance on you guys. It's probably 100 feet away at this point, but you can still fucking see the thing. I mean, it's huge. It's not hard. Anybody who comes up behind them, it'd be Smearfin. Tin.
Yes.
And Grewin, who's there. You're kind of like, you see them kind of having an issue moving through that part of the terrain. You're kind of go wide if you care, but you know, like that's what's going on there.
Oh, that reminds me, I forgot to do it.
But again, it stops at 100 feet. Like it keeps itself. It's at really. It'd be a disadvantage to attack it with the cover that it has. But it stops and waits for you as you're climbing and fighting to get through this thicker part of the forest. It's a decent size. Just keep chasing down.
Wasn't the best idea, I suppose.
Doya looks pretty annoyed. She's pretty convinced that it's just trying to distract them from their main goal. She's kind of had
Bring
enough of
logic.
it.
Should bring logic into this, Julie.
Do we
Well, to be
have
fair,
time?
Smirf doesn't really care if they win or lose, so.
Do we have time to pick up the trail of another creature then?
Still have 3 days and 3 nights. 3 days and 2 days and 3 nights.
As long as that thing doesn't come back, then who cares?
Hmm.
Doya's gonna suggest trying to look for another trail of a large creature.
There's still the lake too. You guys
Yeah.
got a whole region.
Why don't we go back to the to the lair we found?
Didn't find a letter.
Oh, I thought we did. I thought that's like
You
when we were
thought
in-
you were going to, and then this happened.
Ah, right. Go back to this path where we diverted. Could we get back there? Does anyone know the way?
Anyone want to make a survival check to find out where you are in the forest?
Doya's gonna make a survival check.
Yeah, may as well try.
Doy,
Wow,
I
Alnon, you
forgot.
don't know where you're going.
Forgot to do a long rest.
Fought the forest.
Sorry, are we giving up on the
I
elk?
think it sounds like everyone's
Yes.
stopped.
Okay, suit yourselves.
It's too fast. And it's making brambles, and I don't think I like the woods anymore.
Premiere of somewheres in the world. How dare.
Well, you know where you are in the forest. You don't have any trail on any big creatures like you were thinking in this area. You might be close to. Well, I mean, it's kind of a small forest. By the end of the day, you could get out of it if you wanted to, or you could try and just keep trying to find that hint of the big traps that Boone talked about. You could lead yourself in a direction if you'd like, but not towards the secondary quarry, the original quarry.
What would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna leave it up to Doya at this point.
I guess they could continue on towards the lake. And if they don't find anything, I guess they can. How long would it be to get back to the village?
About a day and a half from where you are, you think? I mean, I know you have a map on you. I made a point of buying one.
Right.
So you kind of get an idea of, like, your light right there, where the pinpoint on the thing is.
Yeah, I guess they could travel a little bit to like and see if they can find any new trails of something. Because that was what
Alright.
they were gonna go to originally, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
You could certainly make it there before nightfall.
Yeah. So that's what
That's fine.
Doya says that's an option to do.
Sounds good. Is the elk following us back?
No.
It
As
stopped.
you've abandoned your quest in the forest, it watches you leave. So you're all heading out. Not
Yeah.
that
I
far.
guess so.
All right.
Well,
Then. Yep. By maybe not even before. Still midday. by the time you get out of the forest and not too far away, you kind of get the looks of maybe a lake. You get the idea the body of water is in that direction. So by like supper time, you kind of see this large body of water coming into view. Again, are you stealthing? Are you perceptioning? What's going on?
I think not getting ambushed again would be ideal.
So we're
That certainly
stealthing
would
him?
be nice.
It's up to you.
Yeah, that's stealth. If we can.
Marvel's like, oh great, we're gonna stop clanking around now? Great.
I'll roll for it.
Oh, damn, I forgot to. Sorry. God dang, what's with my rolls tonight?
You say that like I
Yeesh.
rolled anything good all night.
All right. And anybody want to do perception check as you guys are coming up on the lake?
No, I'm good.
Can I do a perception check as
Or-
well?
Another like survival or nature for traps, because now you're in a new area. Ooh, look at that. Okay. Perception. As you're getting closer to the lake,
Look at all that nature.
we'll get to that in a
Need
sec.
water.
You kind of don't like. You head to it. You look around. It's kind of more or less flat. It's kind of like a little dip. It's not right to a beach. There's a bit of a ledge and then down to a beach. Kind of look to the left, and something kind of catches your eye. And you kind of run off in that direction, not too far. You catch the signs of wildlife in the area that might live like a crocodile or something, or any kind of animal that might come up to the lake and drink. Corpses. There's this like chewed up messes, kind of in this area. It's like, oh, a herd of animals came up and then they got ripped apart. Some trail leads into the water.
And this forest
Goon.
sucks.
You're looking at this going, there's something bad in that water.
Doya.
Oh my god.
Good?
You get the
My
idea that
eyes don't
it
deceive
wouldn't
me.
be.
I think I might
Well-
be able to make you that gator stew soon.
Doya's eyes
No,
light up and she's like,
not a
what?
gator. With the nature
never
check,
mind,
you're
I
able
was
to tell
wrong.
that it is not an
I got
alligator.
overexcited.
I'd let you have advantage on. I thought you were going to roll a survival instead of nature, but I'll let you have with the nature, because it was like get an idea what's in the area you can pick up, or advantage to pick up traps. Which, I mean, you already have a high enough ace. Oh. Well,
I'll
you
be
know
over
that
here.
there's some real nasty, probably creature in here. You're not too sure where it is. A lot of the trail in this area, this mess, all over the place.
The good thing is I know
There's
it's
something
not
here.
a gator, y'all.
Did
No,
we
it's
keep any
not
of
an alligator.
displacer meat? Or just the hide?
I don't know.
That's a great question.
I don't think we took the meat, but I got the hide and the tentacle. I'll go fishing with the tentacle.
Okay, that's a great idea. Let's all stand back and shoot whatever comes out.
Doya's gonna stand by
Before or
Goon to
after
make sure he
anything?
doesn't like get yanked into the water.
I'll leave that up to the discretion of each individual.
I got a cat.
Oh.
So, you guys met. Okay, so near the night, it's still kind of. It's in the transition. It's starting to clear up.
Hello?
Yeah, give me a
Go
second.
ahead.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
it just went all quiet, so I'm just like, wait.
Yeah, thought you dropped or something.
Uh, all right. So sorry, but Goon wasn't walked up to go fishing in the water.
Mm-hmm.
And Doya
Okay.
went with him.
Mage armor at the beginning of the day. I remembered.
And the rest of you are kind of just standing up on the kind of not like cliffside, but up on further up the bank, watching.
Yeah, basically, just like Marvel's just kind of like sitting against the tree, like waiting for the next fucking inane decision.
Yeah, at this point, after
In
the
his view.
after the failed chase, Alden's just
Yeah.
Xing on the nearest thing.
You should get your cannon set up. We may have to put ourselves out of our misery if this goes wrong.
For your fishing attempt,
Mm-hmm.
I suppose it would just be another survival check, wouldn't it?
I guess so.
Is this?
All right.
Well.
Does this human seem unusual to anyone else? He seems different than most of the humans I've had.
He's fishing with a fucking displacer beast tentacle.
Okay.
This shouldn't work, right?
No,
I'm
that's fine.
speaking
Give me
for
some
this.
presents.
Reveling in the opportunity here. So, as you're fishing there, you're looking at the water, and you swear you see a set of eyes maybe looking back at you.
Oh, cool.
Well, that didn't
And
take long.
then, to the right, another set of eyes. And then to the left, another set of eyes. And then another.
Oh,
Until
shoot.
there are 5 different sets of eyes staring at you. You don't get ambushed as the Hydra emerges from the water.
For fuck's sake.
God damn it!
Found it!
Why do I go anywhere with you people?
Oh, where's Graywin?
It was going to attack you
Do you think he was
because it
fishing with?
rolled high enough, but that fucking its mouth was on the thing. As you're like pulling it out, like it comes up with the displacer beast in its like tendril in its mouth, but it doesn't get.
It starts slurping.
It does, yeah. It kind of just pulls it. You're like, oh, and it's gone and out of your hand and just.
Kyle, do Lady and the Tramp with it.
All right.
So yes, let's get Graywin on there too. Oh, got turned.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Well,
Yeah.
none of you guys have like.
I like how
Hold
this
on.
became a spectating sport.
I'd say roll history.
Fight.
Roll what?
Elnon can roll history.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because none of you guys have really actually seen something like this. This large,
Don't fail.
Not
Don't
God
fail.
like
damn it.
dog-legged creature, but it has 5 like snake heads as
Not
they
even
all
good.
each emerge from the water. Nothing rings a bell. Sorry, Elnon. Your particular background might have been the only one to do it, but
Doya squeaks
You're all
when she
just like-
sees this thing.
oh,
Are we rolling initiative?
deception to keep your cool.
Yeah.
Marvel pisses his
Marvel's
pants.
like, oh fuck, what is that? I'm trying not to show it,
Yes.
but he kind of
We'll go into initiative.
He
I
forgot
think-
himself for a
I
little
think
bit.
he'd roll I think he'd roll perception too to try and notice
Oops.
anything outright about this thing.
That was actually my roll for
Oh no.
my horn length, and it actually fully retracts into my head as
Oh.
it emerges.
It's like nope.
Anything Alden would notice with a 15.
With a fifth, well, it's a little late for the perception. That was a history to see if you've heard of this creature before.
You generally, like I did
no.
that here as a joke, but you don't do rolls and then ask about it. You say, "I
Well,
want to
no,
do this,"
I
and he tells
said-
you if you want to roll.
I didn't catch
Oh.
what you asked.
No, I did, but I didn't hear anything, so I thought since everybody was rolling.
Right.
We were rolling
But
initiative.
you don't. You wait to hear.
Okay, sorry.
What did you ask, bro?
No, it was just anything. Would there be anything Alden could perceive to notice about the creature? Or anything
It's
serious?
just nothing in. With a 15, it has
Sorry.
well the way the Hydra works. It has actually looks like it's taken semi-recent, like damage to the body, and maybe
another
to a
party's
neck.
Another party's tried to attack it already.
Well,
But-
they're dead.
Well, you don't see any corpses, or at least nothing that stands out as a person.
And how big is this thing?
This is a
They tried
huge
to pull the
creature,
Hercules, but they
creature.
realized it doesn't work that way.
and
Yeah, that I'm starting to put two and two together on why.
so.
I think
Oh,
we,
Goo, you're
I think
so
we,
fucking lucky.
I think we need to have a roll off.
Now there's
Smurf.
between Dulric and
Between Smurf and Goo. Well, them two.
oh wow, two got exactly the same.
Yeah. I'll just roll
Okay,
D20.
roll off.
Red.
Unless Red just wants to give it
No,
to
you
you.
can just go
I mean,
first. I don't care.
Dulric is literally
Okay.
playing himself,
Yeah, I mean,
and
Yeah.
Smear's probably gonna let you go first.
It's true. If you're playing both, you can choose each time. I think.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
I'll just let you fucking.
we have the
choose.
same DC, so
All right. Goon.
index. what?
Bitch cut.
That's
Oh,
a
wait, it
ritual
takes a minute.
spell.
It doesn't matter.
I
it's
mean, you can
ritual.
certainly try to start
I forgot.
casting it.
Never mind. I forgot it's a minute. Never mind.
10
mind.
minutes later.
Too bad. Like it would 10 rounds later. It might have been a good idea, but
Yeah. No.
Maybe you should have done
Uh,
it before you started fishing.
right.
Yeah.
That's a better idea.
That's a good spell.
Oh, yeah. Dell, we can't remove the
I
template. data.
didn't realize it was there. Give me a sec.
I still haven't found a way to do that.
So, I have mirrored image up.
That is a, that
Just
is a very
stand
good
there.
spell. I'm looking forward to getting it.
I'm gonna move closer to Doya.
Yeah,
Dog,
Hey,
help!
he's learning.
Not a gator!
Navigator.
Closer to Doya.
You want to try Hydra Soup?
I see. Oh, you're fucking lucky. It didn't leave its threat range.
Ooh.
I figured as much. That's why I didn't go.
I just wanted to make sure. Okay. Smear, you look down and see that.
This shouldn't have worked, right? I said. Again.
It shouldn't have
No,
worked.
that was a perfect setup for that.
Just rolling up her sleeves, getting ready to like.
Smear's gonna
work.
bless the same 3 people from last time.
All right. So
Have
that
fun.
was. Yeah, I mean, you guys came in at the right side,
Please avoid dying. I don't like paying for it.
and then it was Dreewan was one of them.
So if you agree when you can do it.
Oh, I forgot she had bless last time. I'm sorry.
Yes. Okay. So I'll put that back.
She was rolling really well, though.
All right. Are you staying where you are, kind of up at the top? I imagine.
What's Smurf?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, he's not moving. Fuck that.
Fuck.
How's movement affected on this thing?
Right now, you'd be probably have to kind of, or acrobatics to
Wait,
try
what
and
time
climb
of
down
day
and
is
not.
it?
It is like nightfall-ish time, like
Okay.
twilight hour.
You can still see, but not for long.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not going to be into the combat,
But
unless it takes
6 second rounds, I doubt it.
right. So, Marvel, what would you like
Oh,
to
God.
do?
Marble is going to. Well, first I'm going to use my bonus action to activate the Blade Song.
I think all the buffs are already on.
It's already on, so I'm not going to.
Mhm.
Well, actually, no, I'm going to remove it and cast it again. Just so it's off my sheet. And then.
If you're going straight down, you might need to make an acrobatics check from this. Well, I don't know if you can see my thing anymore. From like the lowest level to drowned, it's a bit higher.
Mhm.
You kind of see what I mean?
I'm gonna cast Long Strider on myself, which gives me +10 movement speed. I should have put a buff,
Or
did
jump into the water, I guess.
it?
But yeah, it's like
Hang on, I need to check something
3
real fast.
feet, not too bad. Maybe a 5 feet little slide, and the last one's like a bit of a jump.
Okay, so I didn't put in effect for this apparently, but my speed is now 50.
Cool.
And I'm going to drop down over there.
Nice.
So going down in tiers like that shouldn't be a problem, right?
No, like that side's a little. I'd say it's be fine. And I imagine you want to stealth.
I can't, I used all my actions.
All right then. You're over there.
Over there. Maybe over here.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, it's got 5 heads. One is looking right down at you, doing one. Did track Marble running off to the side. One staring up at you guys. Well, let's say maybe 2. But what do I get to do here?
Fuck all. You get to do fuck all.
All right. So, I imagine there's going to be one disadvantage thrown in there.
Yes.
Let me know when you want it to happen, because here's one.
There's gonna be a few attacks.
There's going to be a few attacks. Here's the first one.
Good God.
With a 16 on you, Goon.
What's your AC?
Oh, hold on.
With your
Mage armor.
it'll probably do 1 2 1 2 3.
You must roll a 6 or higher to change. All right,
Oh
I got-
yes, you have your.
I have to roll.
Yep. That's it. It might be all on you if it gets
That-
pissed
that-
off enough.
alright.
No. Yeah, it's finicky. I don't know how it works.
So that is on a duplicate, and correctly, they have an AC of 10.
Okay.
They do have an AC of 10, but you could put disadvantage on it if you want.
Why does
So
the
what's
spell
your-
say that?
Well, no, but she can put disadvantage on attacks.
Well, the attack would have gone down. I'm gonna let her choose, like, metagame event and choose to not block, protect something she knows that isn't a problem.
Okay.
I mean, it's up to Doya. As the bite comes down, it comes down on is going to come down on one of the 3 goons that are beside you.
Oh wait.
You get the impression it's gonna attack for every head it has. Well, I mean, I'd lint it.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
The first bite I'll let pass.
Okay, so that would strike the mirror
Yeah.
image.
And maybe
So
keep it
you-
for when he's starting to be low.
So
Yeah.
you've lost 1 image. You have 2 more.
Mm-hmm.
Attack 2. Roll your thing. your d20 or whatever. Roll whatever number it is. 1.
That one is on me.
Okay.
Disadvantage.
Is mirror image concentration?
Nope.
Oof.
Be a shitty fucking spell if it was.
Yeah, I know, right?
12.
I feel like one of them was. Is blur concentration?
Blur might be.
Blur might be.
With your mage armor on?
No.
Because you specifically said that.
Yeah, I did specifically say that. My AC is only 13 though. Still.
Okay.
Eh.
Oof.
No, I don't have a dex mod.
So the first one comes down on one, like on an illusionary goon. It just rears up. As the first one comes down, a second head is already down, coming on the way. You just narrowly step back, but roll your thing. Like you're pissing it off now because
Think. 3 duplicates, each roll 6 or higher, change it. 2 duplicates must be an 8 or higher. What did I roll? I rolled an 11. Okay, yeah, so it hits a dupe. So it needs to roll to hit the dupe now. It hits the
22.
dupe.
Okay, so you have one duplicate now. These
Mhm.
next 2 are going to be on Doya.
All right. That
16,
misses.
I know. You're like that almost hit a fucking. Here, I was just destroying you guys with the hurting you with the displacer beast, but the Hydra is going to be the one that doesn't fucking touch you. It whiffs all of its attacks
Wow.
in the first round.
Yeah. Okay.
Good spell slot. Kyle.
Yeah.
Saved your ass.
You see this dance going on down there, and it's like boom, 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 and they're just like dodging each one.
Fucking Sans from Undertale. Huh, this is why you don't use your special attack on the first turn.
Special. This is his regular attack.
Don't take this from me.
Da-da-da-da.
How many heads does this thing have?
Right now, it has 5.
Okay, let's take advantage of that. I'm gonna use Shatter.
Okay.
It has a 10. It's in a 10-foot radius, so I'm going to drop it sort of in the middle of its body, just shy of where Goon and Doya are. Standard roll, yeah.
I roll the link the spell, like click on the spell to use it, and then I'll work off. And that's one. You don't roll for it.
How
You
do
just
what? Just
just
info.
use. Yeah.
There.
Well, no. Hit the roll dice, I suppose, because then it'll bring up your attack, and it'll bring up the DC I did to roll.
Okay, standard roll. Cast spell. Okay.
Okay, so I press this button here. The natural one. Well, roll your damage.
Okay. Yeah. So there's the zone. Ooh, it fits nice and comfortably
Ooh.
in there. I
Roll your
didn't
damage.
I didn't know how it's a 3d8 thunder damage on
Yep,
a fail.
Split the damage. There we go. 20. All right.
Nice.
This boom goes off in between, and each of the heads kind of like get knocked in different directions and come back and hiss. That's your action to cast that. Would you like to do anything else?
Yeah, I'd like to fire my Force Ballista.
Go ahead.
God, imagine this thing being knocked back.
Is there a particular size it needs to be That'll hit.
Yeah, it just says if the target is a creature, it is pushed up to 5 feet away from the cannon.
Weird.
Wow,
it doesn't
that's-
specify.
Yeah,
That
to
seems
be like
really
a
strong.
huge.
One size larger, or like.
This is like a huge creature. Yeah.
I think
Well,
it's
roll-
because it's not a like.
It's not a shove attack. It's an actual magical
roll your
Yeah,
ability.
it's not a physical right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rough.
so it's a little different. And
It's not a bull rush or a shove.
True. Yeah.
Roll your damage, bro.
ready?
5 feet away.
Damage. A click.
Actually, you would have had that. Okay, nice. you would have cast your shatter spell through your thing, right? So it would have taken extra damage.
Yeah, there's the axe too, actually. Damn it, what do I roll for the axe? It's been a minute.
A D8.
No,
I believe.
the axe is 1d8 on top of your spell.
Okay, so 8, 8. Okay.
Can you stop fucking closing?
So 34 first round. How's it looking?
I mean, it's gonna take a bit more.
It's taking damage. I'm just. Oh, every fucking time I click away. Okay. With all the damage you're doing, one of the heads
And
is
here's
you
where the trouble
shoot.
begins.
You shoot one head off with that damage.
God, please don't be Greek.
No, this is why I hate Hydras.
That's okay, 5 feet. Okay. So yes, you shoot one of the heads off. It gets. It's in the water, so maybe that'll be enough to shove it.
It got pushed back into the water, or like
It was
how deep
already
is the water
under
around there?
deep enough to for that.
Okay.
Okay.
Like,
That's all
why
you
the
got.
hell do I hang out with you people?
Ulrich, I imagine you're staying up on the mountain.
Yes.
Ulrich, what would you like to do?
I mean, I'm gonna move over here. So I can see that it's like I'm assuming all the water and stuff would be difficult terrain.
In that area, yeah, you're basically swimming.
Okay.
If you were to jump down.
No, I'm going to.
The deeper color.
I need you, Horn, but I don't have it right now, so I'll just reach out and I'll touch Greywin and I'll cast Fly on her.
Ah, the barbarian blender.
Nice.
Then I'll just finish my movement over here. I don't think I have a bonus action. Oh, I do. I just don't need to. No one took damage, right?
Nope.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay, alright. Then, yeah, I'm going to stay here so I can sort of like see everyone and have range on the Hydra. And that's going to be Dolric's turn. Greywin's going to rage. Oh, Dolric tried to rage again.
I don't think that'll work.
Does Fly make the speed better? No. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah, it's a flying speed
25.
of 60.
So is it under the water or
It's like on the surface.
on the surface?
It's Godzillaing right now.
So she's gonna like, sort of like,
It's doing the Dark Souls Hydra thing.
she's gonna like hover so she stays within 10 feet so she can use her +1 lance. It's got 5 attacks.
That's 4 now.
It's got 4. It's good. Greywin's gonna do reckless. Because,
Okay.
you know, may as well.
Might as well.
It's not my character. I'll be as reckless as I want to be.
There's Muffin at
Great
the
one.
end of the day.
Greywin respects to Dragoon. Oh shit, he is.
Natural 20.
wow.
Whoa!
Okay, so does the D8 get doubled
Yes.
too?
Yes. It is part of your attack roll.
Woo!
Nice.
Am I rolling 2 D8s or am I just?
You are rolling 2d8. And plus the 2 from the rage, it's 23 plus 2d8. 34.
4 with the first attack.
Do it again.
Well, she will.
Perception check. Is this thing played by Benedict Cumberbatch?
Double.
I don't know. Ask him to say penguins.
16 to 16 hit.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh. Sumner's doing some calculations right now.
I am.
Yeah.
6 plus. I don't get the D8 on that one, so
No.
that's
And again,
Eight
this is why I
damage.
hate Hydras.
Mm-hmm.
8.
so 34, 40. That was good. Man, she's getting nasty.
Yeah.
Barbarians are
It
pretty
certainly is
wild.
going to get nasty.
Everybody just looked at this Hydra and immediately went, "Do not fuck around."
Well, I
So,
know what's happening.
She stabs
I don't
Yeah.
know.
another
Yeah, I
head
know.
off.
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
same.
In all that rage, she gets
Just
another head. Just a little bit to a
lances it
third.
off.
Joya, what would you like to do?
She's throwing her boomer axe at it.
Okay.
Does
Remember
the
to
D4
use
get
the
added to the attack?
other formula for damage.
Smurf?
What's that?
Does
No,
the D4
only-
get
Oh,
added to
shit.
the attack?
You gotta
Only
hit
attack
first.
rolls
Attack
and
rolls, okay.
saves.
I didn't need it yet though, but I
17?
I
hit
did
and
Okay.
then 11 damage.
Trust me,
That's
you'll probably need it soon.
your
Mm-hmm.
one attack and
Distracting strike on it.
I love how
Or
we
is that-
all know
is
we
that
shouldn't be
bonus,
doing
or-
this, but we're doing it anyway.
what does it
Oh.
what does it say for your I don't believe it does. I don't believe it using the maneuvers is
Not bonus? Okay. So she uses distracting strike on it.
Deal?
Then she's gonna step forward and just do a normal swing on it.
After using your bonus action to catch the axe?
Is that allowed, or she does have
Yeah,
double
you
attack?
can.
13 hit.
No.
All right. She's gonna pump out an action surge.
Ooh.
Okay.
Cut another head off. Let's do it.
You're
Nothing
literally
can
on
go
the
bad.
threshold.
And
Nothing
if
can
it
go
has
bad.
no heads, you're good, right?
Yeah, right?
If it has no head.
Whoa! Yes.
Oh, God.
Dude.
Good call. Good
If
call.
we're lucky enough to actually be this Hydra
In one round.
in one round.
Oh, you didn't roll that as a crit, did you?
I did. I selected crit for it.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see,
she
you
rolled
just
a
rolled
1 and a
shit.
3.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay.
And one more swing.
Oh, come on.
What the fuck?
Okay.
That's
Okay.
awesome.
Much better.
Nice.
That is
nice.
much better.
How much damage has this thing taken so far?
Fucking a
Give me a
lot.
Okay.
This shouldn't be working. Why is this working?
It's annoying because like I know what I need to do, but like June doesn't. So like I know what I'm going to do.
Mm,
Yeah. Yep. Everyone knows.
If we had that survival check or that history check or something.
Yeah. So, Sumner.
let Del get caught up with the math.
No, I got caught up with the math. I'm actually just kind of astonished. Despite the fact that it has 61 HP, you've killed 5 of its heads in a single round. That means it's dead.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Whenever the Hydra takes 25 or more damage in a single turn, one of its head dies. If all of its heads die, the Hydra dies. At the end of its turn,
we're good.
it grows 2 heads for each head that died during its last round, unless it took fire, which you guys didn't do it, and then it
Didn't
would have
do.
remained 10 for every one of them.
Yep.
Yep.
But you guys did 145 damage.
Uh-huh.
That's more than enough to kill 5 heads.
Yep.
This shouldn't be working.
So even with 61 out of 172, which I mean it's just randomly calculated,
Yeah.
you managed to down this creature in literally one round.
Brand it!
Right.
Alakablam!
How
Well
I
then.
How I like the barbarian blender.
I can't. Well, you had like 4
To be fair,
crits
we
in
had
that
like
group.
4 crits.
Yeah.
So how many heads did Doya cut off?
Including the barbarian on the bonus damage turn.
Yeah.
I don't even fucking know.
Whatever.
You would have done the last 2, maybe?
Oh,
Three.
Jesus.
You
All
would've done
is just
3.
kind of standing there in awe after the fact, and it's like, why couldn't we have had a dinner where this happened?
That creature.
Exactly as I planned, he flips the
See?
I mean-
I
assuming
knew,
you allow me to have it.
if I had like another 2 displacer beasts, I could have killed you. I pull out a fucking CR8 monster here with this
Mhm.
crazy ability. I whiff 4 fucking times.
Hydra could get out of control really,
But, I mean,
really bad.
Yeah.
Well, that's
You
the
guys,
thing.
good
Every
job.
time we have an easy victory, I feel like it could have gone wrong really
good
fast.
job.
Here's the thing.
You guys remember
It's a
once
Hydra.
frickin' when we were on Rest and we fought this thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We know.
What the
nothing-
fuck?
We know nothing about this creature, and as far as we know, this is just a pathetic 5-headed creature that died. in
That thing was kind of
You
weak.
look at this creature and you're like, this thing is...
Especially Marble, he's gonna be like, oh, that was a chump.
Yeah.
I'd say as
Hydras
the,
aren't
as
dangerous.
the individual heads go down and it's kind of not all the way in the water,
Yeah.
so it's not sunken.
Cool. We need to pull it out. Go ahead, come on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll do
We gotta
that.
keep the heads too.
How the
Well,
hell do we get this
the
thing
heads
back?
are gone. You're gonna get points for this at least.
Mm.
I'd say anybody can roll an intelligence just to kind of, or would be nature, or or survival to determine its weight. I imagine.
Wait, if
And
the Hydra,
elements.
Fucking all non. You're math. Your math brain.
You're mathing.
As an
What are we-
artificer, that
Oh,
thing's
perfect.
4,000 pounds.
Gonna do the meme with the freaking numbers everywhere.
Yeah, you're looking at that as it's going down. It's like minus the heads, I imagine. So
Judging by the height of the splash when it collapsed,
yeah, right. So
The
minus.
trajectory of the moon.
I
On the bright side-
estimate.
On the bright side, I can tell all of you that if that thing could stand in the swamp, you won't sink.
isn't a
Yeah.
Hydra without heads just an octopus at this point?
No.
I don't know. Check its butt for ink.
That's where the beak would be.
Raises a good point. All right, so let's figure out how the fuck we're gonna get this thing back.
I'll say without the heads, each one would probably be 100. I'll say. It's 3,500 pounds.
I bet
mean,
we
enough
could
to-
dive and get the heads.
I was saying,
A lot of them were like, one of you guys exploded a head off. Like
Okay,
I'd say
yeah,
all
fair.
non's
we'll
shot.
scrape it up.
The body's enough.
Body's enough. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
and as your Marble, as you had hopped down there, you look to the north,
Mhm.
and what I had originally blocked off, I'm going to unblock off.
Huh.
Its lair, had you decided, had it not been where it was, you'd poke around in there if you like.
I will.
You're
I will
not
go
going to
poke
find
around
too
in there.
much more than animal carcasses.
Mm.
Blood. There's. Make it a survival check or investigation.
I will do an
Because
investigation.
you guys basically have all night now.
I guess. Yeah.
This was the monster of the lake. And you have a night. And yeah.
How close are we to the nearest forest? Because I feel like we're going to need
You just
like,
came
a
out of
shot.
it.
Yeah, we're just out of the edge.
Just
24.
making sure.
There
'Cause we're-
was. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I'm just saying. Doya and I are probably going to have to put our axes to work.
No, this thing can't be shut down. You have to take it whole.
Yeah.
No.
You mean the
Trees.
trees.
Oh, trees.
Wait, but I mean, we're on the edge of the forest. We can just go around
We
it.
can go around
Exactly.
it.
And with you guys are on the second night now, you still have a third night, fourth day, fourth night, and you have to be there on the fifth morning.
Okay.
So you still have some time to make your way back.
Mm-hmm.
Marvel,
ju-
as you're
We
poking
just have
in
to
there-
worry about getting poached on the way.
Exactly. As you're in there, there certainly was another group that fought in here. They didn't do as well with the investigation. You probably determined there was 3 people, and I don't know if you paid attention to the group. And if Marvel didn't, then I won't tell it anymore.
You know, Marvel probably would have
Eyed up the
taken-
competition.
yeah, basically.
Especially this group, probably would have caught your attention. They're not like as flashy as the others. These are more
It's
like
not the
your
shepherds,
kind
though.
of people. No.
Oh yeah.
This was that kind of dour, dark human lady who was in leathers. There was a bugbear And then there was who was it?
A gnome, you said?
Yes,
was the
a
third one?
gnome. I believe it was
Take their cool
I'm
shit.
remembering a lot more than I thought I
a
would.
forest gnome. I had.
Yeah, that's right. I remember them. I mean, I only
Um,
remember them because they're the last one you said, but
Yes. So you get the impression that group fought here. They didn't die here. They ran. They retreated, and they managed to drag a larger body out. So you're not sure if it was the human. With the S-24, the human you think went down, but they managed to get them out and fled. So
Mhm.
you don't know if they're alive or not. But a group failed while you guys were dicking around in the forest.
It's a
Hold
good thing we
on.
followed that elkacorn, otherwise they would have weakened it for us.
It wasn't weekend at all.
I know.
Hold
Oh,
on. I don't want to put any pressure on you, but you're somewhat of an inventor, correct?
I tend to tinker, yes.
You need to come up with a way that we can transport this oversized corpse back to town.
And I'll give you a week to do it.
Sounds good.
End session.
sounds good.
Yeah.
We got 11. It's like 11 o'clock, nearly on the nose. So
Yeah,
that was a
pretty good.
perfect
I-
time. Thank you, Brew. That was perfect.
Wow.
I've already got it figured out.
I'm
That's
just
impressive.
Good job, guys.
So you need to
Wow.
trade a wagon
That's wow. Yeah.
yeah.
and then set the
fucking-
wagon up so that the bag of holding falls into the other bag of holding.
So
As soon as
it shouldn't have
it packs
worked,
the
just
wall.
worked.
Shut up, Brett.
Well, there's all those crits and the action surge, which was great,
Oh man.
and the fact that I rolled the bat on the
if
con.
there was only one head left at the end of this turn,
Oh
It would've
right,
sucked.
you would have gotten
it would have got
8 heads
90
back.
HP back and like 10 attacks around.
Oh yeah,
I would have gotten how much HP back?
90.
it gets
90?
10
Oh.
HP for every head it regains,
80
So
more.
it's-
Yeah.
and you lose
So it would have had more
gross
HP
2
than it
for
started
every
with?
head that dies.
No, it gains 10 HP back.
He would have gotten 80 back and grown
80.
Yeah.
8 heads, so he would have had 9.
Yep.
Right.
God.
Sweet.
You guys just on the
No.
cusp. Well, a little bit over because you had
I-
A little bit
145.
over, and there was still my turn, and I probably would have cast sleep
Like
on my
if it
turn.
honestly, if it wasn't
so-
for it was 121, then you had some surged. So
I
that was it.
I fought a Hydra. That's not how they work. You just cut all the heads off and they die.
I was I was honestly hoping Shatter would affect all 5 heads since it's essentially a sonic attack.
It
It
doesn't
actually
have
gain-
anything
It
else
actually
to it.
has resistance on that shit, or advantage on saving throws with that shit.
Oh, you're absolutely right. No, it doesn't.
Well, like the
It
like the
only has
conditions and stuff.
advantage on saving throws versus blind, charmed, deafened, frightened, stunned, or being knocked unconscious
While it
like,
has more
as-
than one head.
while it has more than one head. At the time, it did, but just thunder damage would have just been thunder damage, and it's a bolt number that every 25.
I thought the fly spell would have been cool, but she probably didn't even need it at that point.
It got her down there easier. She would have probably had to
Yeah.
have jumped.
And what did you say fire would have done to it?
It would have prevented it from
prevented it.
regenerating.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
the
I
Just
thing.
like
thought
trolls.
so.
That's how
That's the thing
Stacy
that-
And
died.
only one of you has fire.
I
Yeah.
and
Oh no,
then
it's
I,
2 of you.
and
So
I and I
The
burnt
other
one of
group
my
doesn't.
and I burnt one of my spell slots on Shatter.
Well, Goon has firebolt, but the
I-
other group
well,
didn't
I
have fire.
Also have another fire spell.
Yeah,
Is
but
it
you
fireball?
wouldn't use it.
Actually,
yeah, I
you're
know.
lucky.
That was, yeah, that's the thing. Is like I was like, I
Yeah.
know what I need to do,
It's-
but like,
It's that tough situation you're in when you know a monster, but you know your character doesn't know that.
What would happen if you froze one of the stumps?
it
Nothing.
Doesn't do
goes back.
anything. It's
Well,
only
yeah, but I
fire
mean,
that
with-
stops it.
Would the stump? I don't know.
Head would just bust through
I
the
say
ice.
The
This
Yeah.
is Gamora.
the 3.5 fighters are even worse, like because they actually had regenerate, not just the like other sort of pseudo regeneration thing.
I mean, the 3.5 anything is worse generally.
Yeah, I kind of like 3.5 monsters. Like they don't hold back.
This is why the challenge rating of monsters means jack shit.
I hate
I wasn't
negative levels.
expecting too
Sometimes.
much. This
I
is
mean,
just a fun little
It
side
could,
thing.
I mean, honestly, like you're right. It's just a certain amount of dice that determine the outcome of this fight, right?
Yeah.
We got
Also,
lucky.
I mean,
You
is-
have a good composition.
Dungeons and Dragons as a system is incredibly swingy.
Yeah.
You guys
like-
have a good setup for your team, so
Mm-hmm.
That's
the
why
dice
so many
control a
DMs
lot
generally
more
got
than
rules
some
as
other
written.
systems do, because it's a single d20 every time.